Coming live direct from Los Angeles, California. It's the Greenthumb Show.
Oh yes, just sit back and enjoy the motherfucking show. I'm here with Mr. Fast Hands himself, Eric Bobo.
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's good?
We got Skinny Pablo down there in the trenches in Scarlet.
Yeah, man.
We got
he got a camera on him?
man.
Whoa!
Blurry.
He's looking sharp today.
Yeah.
Know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
thank you.
We got C minus. Hello. And we got the big OG in the house, GF, Godfather.
Staying on that smoke train, baby.
Representing that Cali Blaze, too.
Yeah. See
That's
that?
good.
Malparido Hijo has a couple weeks off. Had to put him on time. No,
Oh shit.
that would have been great just to start off like that. No, but he has some stuff he's got to take care of. He will be back with us once all that is done. But yeah, he'll be checking in though. He'll be checking in with us from time to time. He is on a mission right now. We cannot tell you what that is. All right. So, salute to Tony A for coming through yesterday. Man, we was getting ripped off of those margaritas.
Those
boy.
margaritas was serious.
I made
bro.
the heavy margarita.
But even more so, he once again proved contact high is real.
Yes, he
was-
proved it. Well,
At the end, I watched yesterday. At the end, he was high.
he was
Right?
high.
He was.
What did we say? Was it like 20, 30 years since he smoked?
Yeah, since he was 17 or something like that. And
You could tell, though.
And salute to my man, because he came and hung with us, because he don't normally have the smoke around him. He has the drinks, and
Right.
some snacks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And, we enveloped my bro in smoke. We gave him the baptization. You know what I'm saying? We baptize people in smoke here.
It's true.
And my bro came on here and handled it like the champ that he is. You know what I'm saying?
We just had to ask him if he went to eat immediately after leaving here.
Well, no, he ate here
Yeah,
with
we had the
us.
pizza.
We had the
Oh,
prime.
that's right.
We had the prime here.
Oh,
Hey, and the prime pizza was fucking on hit.
okay, I forgot about
Perfect.
Oh
that.
man, that shit it just went perfect.
Perfect.
And,
You know, it's not easy to be in this room with if you don't smoke or haven't smoked in a long time. To
Real
be
shit.
in a room with this, because I mean, it's
real shit.
It's smoky in here.
It gets smoky
It
in
gets
here.
smoky.
If you're not a smoker, you will be affected. I dare anyone who thinks that they would not, except for wifey, because like you have tolerance. And I keep saying that to you, but some people don't have your tolerance. You know what I'm saying? And they'll fucking sit here in this room and get affected.
But did she get affected though one day? Has she been affected
Yes.
by the contact?
Not by the contact. According to her, not by the contact. Because once upon a time she smoked.
Right.
And she's done one or two edibles in her day, but she doesn't smoke anymore and doesn't do any fucking edibles. She might fuck with some CBDs and shit like that, but yeah, no, I tell her you roll with me in the whip when, I'm smoking heavy. So
I mean heavy.
so
I know.
it's been 2 dimes. You got to be used to it by now.
She's immune to it now.
Know what I'm saying?
I don't know if she gets that contact high anymore.
But if I took, like, let's just say, one of my sisters who doesn't get high in the car with me, and I fucking just blew the car up, my sisters would come out high as fuck. I know it. So Tony A, he said it. He felt like he got a contact right here.
But it was smoky.
And he felt good, too. That was the good thing. He
Yeah.
didn't, feel all trippy and shit. He was having a good time, man. Salute
Yeah,
to my
man.
bro, man. We got to have him back.
I bet she slept good, too, last
Oh
night.
yeah, we got to have him back when you're here. Because he's like, around our age. He grew up
Right.
in that fucking time. We were even talking about Star Wars yesterday.
Oh, Lord.
Which bothered E-Zone because he's not about it.
He's not a Star Wars guy.
He's
This guy's got so
Pokemon.
much to learn.
Pokemon.
No, he's into Star Wars, just the video games.
He's into the video game. The video games are good though.
They're better. They're better than the movies.
I
and
don't. I
watching
can't
it.
agree with that, but the graphics are really dope though.
Graphics. They make it want to be that you want to see the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing, you know. So you're always going to get back to the movie there, man.
Hey, but how about it though? He agreed with fucking Ezo and said he would totally have a baby Yoda as a pet.
That was good.
Okay. All right, I'll take that. Word up.
That was good. Yeah, man. It was an honor to have Tony A right there. Just, you know, like I said, you know, when I started finding out about breaks and samples and, like, you know, things to do with turntables and 2 copies of records, like Rhodium was my first spot to go. You know, Rhodium Swap Meet was my first place to go get any kind of music related to where I saw hip hop was going.
Hey man, that's where all the fucking mixtapes here in Southern Cali were born, pretty much, right there at the Rhodium and Compton Swap Meet.
But that was like Steve Yano, right?
Yeah, Steve Yano.
Yeah, man.
And more so, I think Rhodium in terms of music. Like, you know, DJ Quick was putting out mixtapes left and right down there. You know, along with Dre, who, you know, pretty much started the shit, right?
Yes, sir.
With a few people. It was cool to hear that history that he had right there, because not a lot of people hear that shit. I kept forgetting, because I was gonna ask him about this dude that we knew way back in the day. His name was Crazy D. Fucking Derek Mallory mentioned that we were on the same fucking page, Papa, because I was gonna fucking mention Crazy D to him yesterday. It was the only Mexican dude down in NWA, and we met him right before they blew up. He used to come on Southgate. Come to Southgate on Cypress Ave and kick it with Sendog and myself and some of the other squad. And the way we met him was at a backyard party on the mic. We went to this party, and we used to go to parties to get on the mic. And if you weren't going to let us on the mic, we were going to house it from you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we would even take our own microphone so that we'd get on it. And then we just fucking rip the party and then fucking roll out with the mic. You could not get on after us.
That's gangster there.
So take the mic.
One day we just went to a party and we didn't even intend to get on the mic. We were just there, you know, because it was somebody's fucking party, and we're like, all right, cool. We're just going to go chill out. And Crazy D got on the mic, and this motherfucker was rapping like we ain't never heard. It was before the NWA record came out. He was already a part of the crew. Their record was about to come out. I think they had a single out at the time. It was when the first single came out, and we met him, and he used to come hang out with us after that party, because we introduced ourselves to him after that fucking party, because he ripped the mic.
Wow.
And this is the first time I had ever heard motherfuckers just going off, like, or a motherfucker going off just using curse words left and right.
Oh, shit.
Looking at the girl with the tits and ass, and I wanted to fucking pop, pop, pop. And we were like, oh, shit. Because we didn't even think to use the expletives like that. We were just trying to, like, write raps that made sense. But, like, this motherfucker was coming with some street shit, like, heavy. And we were all about that after. We were like, okay, yeah, this,
The light went off.
all that light shit, we got to be who we are.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker is right here, right? And he became a good friend to us, man. And he's on that part on one of the NWA songs. Fuck, what is it? It's a little sound bite. It's the Mexican dude in the sound bite. That's Crazy D.
What, the one, hey, Mr. Dope Man, you think you're slick?
Right.
You
Yeah.
sold crack to my sister, and now she's sick.
Yep.
Even if it happened this time, if she happens to die because of your drugs, I'm putting in your culo a 38 slug.
Yeah, that's Crazy D right there.
Wow.
That's the homie. Salute to Crazy D. I bet he got crazy stories.
Damn, but going back to what you were saying there, Rizzle.
I was gonna ask him about that.
That's dope. But you're saying, like, you were writing light stuff?
I wasn't writing necessarily light
Like
stuff.
what-
It just wasn't as aggressive as that.
Like what would it be? Like what? Like an example? Like, I mean, I'm curious.
It was much like your Jerry Curl back in '84. It was just all over the place.
All right. Okay.
You trying to come at me, man?
No.
You see that? You see that? Now I see what you talk about over there. Now I saw it.
No.
I see what you.
That's
I
very
was wondering
unfair.
what was going on.
That
there.
was
I'm like,
very
wow,
unfair. Very unfair. Very unfair.
Let's talk about unfair.
No, that was very unfair.
84 Bobo.
No. I wasn't trying to go ahead and clown because I wasn't saying that I never was gonna go and clown. I was just curious because from your lyrics.
Let me give you an example.
That's I wasn't trying to clown, man. You came at me all hard, man. Come on, bro.
Hey, because I never know with you these days.
Man, I came in and a peace flag, yo.
Peace
Come
flag.
on,
All right, so let me give you an example. An example. So I was very much like listening to what Rakim and Big Daddy Kane were doing at the time. And it was like style flipping, right? And it was just more about the rap shit, you know? So those dudes, you didn't necessarily hear them using expletives in their shit. They didn't curse that much in their shit, Big Daddy or Rakim or any of those guys. It was, you know, minimal, if anything, right? So I was writing shit like that, you know, writing raps like more based on, you know, these guys, because this is what my influence was, right? So it'd be like some everyday street shit, but it just didn't have that aggressive nature in it like this dude had.
So the minute that you heard,
I felt like, man, you know, we could be a little bit more than we are. Right here, like at least me as a writer, I should say we as in Gemini, Be Real, Dr. Greenthumb. Know what I'm saying? That in certain pieces of a song, I could be more aggressive and use that kind of tone, where I wasn't necessarily focused on doing what NWA did, because I mean, you know, they were like fucking all over with that shit, and they were like one of the first to come that aggressive with that kind of language, you know what I'm saying?
True.
And I was like, fuck, if they could do it.
but you put it in key points. That's the thing. You put it.
I didn't
in
use
key
it. I
points.
tried not to use it all over the place.
Right.
In key points, and as I've you know been into the game a little bit longer, I've tried to use less of it. You know what I'm saying?
You guys weren't together then? You weren't part of the.
No,
No.
we didn't know him then yet.
No, I met with Be Real and shit. I was 92, but I was already doing music. I had heard of Cypress. I heard of Cypress Hill, you know, from my weed man over in USC. That's how I heard of Cypress Hill. I said, "What the fuck is this? And why is that guy rapping like that?"
Yeah, why was he rapping?
That was my
So
first
how
thing.
did you guys meet? How did
We met on tour.
We went on tour.
On the Check Your Head tour. Beastie Boys, they liked us at the time. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I think they still do. They liked us at the time, and we loved them. And they decided, you know what, we're gonna bring these motherfuckers on tour with us and have them, you know, open up the show. And so we were, you know, doing our thing, and along the lines of our backstage happenings, because we used to party 1, 2, 3 heavy. Bobo got caught up in one of our little parties, and then, you know,
I got a part out.
then he got initiated into the fucking party squad.
What did you do that impressed them so much that they initiated you into the party?
You know what?
He had the balls enough to hang out with us.
Okay.
I guess it had to be that because I don't know what else it was because nobody else was really doing that out of the crew. You know, Hurricane would come through sometimes. You know, that's how I first came up on the bus. But I started like hanging out with Sen, and then I started kind of linking up with him on the road. And then he said, "Well, come on the bus, man. We'll come and hang out." And then before you know it, that's where I was kind of headed. You know what I mean? And I was watching the show every night, tripping out. How are these guys wrecking fucking turntables every fucking night? This must be expensive.
Oh yeah, I wish people had footage of that, because that was something to see when we would just.
Every night?
Because we, you know, we're fans of The Who. We are the fans of many classic rock and metal bands. And we sought to, you know, take that energy that we fucking loved from these motherfuckers and implement it into hip-hop, because nobody else was doing that at the time.
Yes.
And we said, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to do it. And, you know, Muggs found a way to, you know, just be able to trash that many turntables from night to night, and people thought we were crazy because those are expensive turntables, as you know very well, being a DJ. And other DJs were heartbroken. They were like, "Oh my god,
Dude,
what are you doing? I could use those, dude." And you know, they didn't know that we had our real ones on deck, and then we would switch them out before the last song, and run the last song on that, and we'd put these fucking shitty turntables in place of the real ones.
Nice.
And then we'd go to town on that.
How would you wreck it?
We would just make sure not to touch the mixer. Do not fuck with the mixer, and we'd just go to town on the turntables. And then sometimes when we didn't have Bobo's conga rig and it was like a rental, we would fucking smash
Shit
the
got
rental.
wrecked.
Damn,
We'd
you're so.
smash that shit too.
Shit got
Those were
fucking
hard
wrecked.
to tear up though.
No,
Those
but-
fucking
Yeah.
congas.
But what was happening is that, see, they were wrecking the shit because after Cypress was Rollins' band and then Beastie Boys, right? So there were a couple of nights that Ad Rock got inspired and would break his fucking guitar and shit like that
Damn.
because they were already fucking breaking shit. Cypress was breaking shit nightly and wrecking shit. I'm like, how the fuck is this happening? I wanted to wreck my shit too, but I was just new. I was 2 weeks, 3 weeks in. I'm like, I can't be wrecking my shit.
Right.
And then, this is all I got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
It got expensive too.
I bet.
yeah. But we
How
had
would
to
you
run.
wreck it? How would you destroy it?
Just like you would see, like Hendrix or somebody
Take 'em,
fucking
smash
smash
'em.
their guitar, we would take the turntables right off of the fucking thing and bop. But it would start with Muggs because he was up there. He'd unplug one and then throw it on stage, and then me and Sen would, start tossing that shit, and then Bobo would just start it on his shit, and then it was just
No tape.
it was just Well, listen, back then, obviously there was no camera phones, but there was the handhelds, right? The
Somebody
camcorders
has-
and
somebody
the
has
Super 8,
footage of
High
it.
8.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have footage of it there like that. But you think about it, how expensive is it for some of these folks to go and try to transfer that into digital, and how many of them still have it? Because you lose tapes
Yeah,
throughout
like
the
how
time.
many of them still have it?
You know what I mean? Where there is that. But if you should have it, send it to us. We'll
Right.
we'll,
Boy.
we'll fucking flip it. You know what I'm saying? We'll show it. We'll show it to you.
Yeah.
But those were some crazy ass times.
And,
I mean,
them-
there was a couple times we fucking had to dodge those turntables coming from Muggs, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then we progressed and started like using fire and things
we
like that.
Lit up. We lit
Fire?
up. Yeah, we set it on fire a
And
couple
we set it on
times.
fire, but then now we've cooled out.
But that's how we met, though. Like on tour, we were, getting nuts, and he fit into what we were doing at the time, like easily slid right the fuck in, and was
I was the outsider.
at first.
I was totally the outsider because even the guys on the crew were all like from the hood, from the hood from Cypress. So me, here I come, I'm not Beastie Bo as they nicknamed me,
Yeah, his name was Beastie
Beastie
Bo.
Bo.
back then.
Beastie Bo, but I was I was cool enough to, I guess, to hang out.
He
I
ran
smoked,
into the Cypress wall. Yeah.
Wall of sound.
and then for the next 2.5 or so years, I was in both Beastie Boys and Cypress Hill. At
Damn.
the same time, going flip-flop, tour, boom, 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 never home, and bada bing.
Was there any tours that ever conflicted?
Yeah, the very last one I had to say no to because everything was running like in different times.
Right.
But B had said, all right, man, we're going on tour. We're going to do Smoking Grooves. A week later, Ad Rock calls me up. And he says, all right, we're ready to go on tour, Hello Nasty. And then I had to break it to him. Ooh. That, I'm sorry, but, I got to get with Cypress. We're going on, the Smoking Grooves, for the next 4 weeks.
Ouch.
So he already knew because I had already left a gig to do another gig with Cypress previous.
Yes.
And that I was doing stuff with Cypress Hill.
Right.
They needed to get another percussionist.
They did too.
And they did.
And that was the last time you played with them.
And then I jammed with them. I got up on stage with them like 10 years later, 15 years. At the last show here in LA at the Greek Theater.
Oh, that's cool.
And they didn't know. It was a surprise. Ad Rock was announcing the song and shit, and then Fredo Ortiz, who was a percussionist, you know, announced me, but it was Money Mark who said, "Yo, you're here, man. We're gonna dress you up, man. We're gonna put you in the suit. We're gonna put you in the shit like this, and we're gonna trick the boys. You know what I mean? We're gonna trick the boys." So Fredo, he introduces me and then said, "Yeah, we got a guest." And then Ad Rock was like, "We do?" Like they're like, "Who the fuck is up here now?" And then all of a sudden he sees me and he says, "Oh, Bobo." And people starting to recognize me, and then the partner started to cheer and shit. Then he announced me and shit. And then we went into A Son of Neckbone, which was basically my feature.
Right
Which I didn't know that they were going to play.
Wow.
And that was the last time that we actually jammed.
Well, that's cool.
That's
That's not a
badass.
bad story.
That's a good story.
You know,
good
so none of them knew that I was going to come up there and jam, except for Mario C. and Money Mark and all that shit. Money Mark is a motherfucker, man.
Two of the coolest dudes
Yes.
ever.
He's a bad motherfucker. That
Definitely.
keyboard money, Mark.
Damn.
Wanted to snatch him up too.
Shit, well, he's still playing, and so are we. We'll see what happens.
How much weed were y'all carrying on that bus?
Like that.
Yeah.
I just wondered how much weed was on that bus on a regular. At least a pound?
Back in that time, we didn't have access to that much back then. I mean, we used to take a little bit, but I don't know if there was quite that much back then. It was more so now
Yeah.
that we were taking a lot of weed with us now because it was more available. At least the weed we wanted to smoke.
Do you remember what you were smoking? Like the strain that it was like.
So we used to smoke like there was only like a few go-tos for us that had the good shit at that time, right? There was this dude named the Packer out of Monterey Park, Japanese homie, one of my fucking homies. He was a connoisseur, and his uncle grew some really fucking dope weed. It wasn't OG, it was pre-OG,
Okay.
right? It was when all the other flavors were out there that, you either knew somebody that had them or you just heard about them, right? But he had a strain, or his uncle had a strain that was not really named, didn't have a name. You know what I mean? It was just bomb ass weed, and if you knew the Packer, you could get it, right? So
Right on.
we would get shit from him, but his supply was fucking limited, and shit, he used to charge $4.80 for his zips, and this was before OG. But when OG came in, that's when it flipped everything. Everybody wanted OG, but you could still only get a limited amount.
Right.
So we weren't traveling with a whole lot of weed. We took what we could
Right.
back then, and along the way we'd find some, jewels and gems that we might add to the collection along the path of the tour. But yeah, it wasn't until motherfuckers started really blowing it up heavy that we were, taking a sizable amount with this.
Even in Europe, I mean, I remember it would take just enough to make it to Amsterdam, because that would be like
That's the restock.
that was the restock all the time, because everywhere else was kind of boo boo.
Yeah.
And wherever, if they had good shit, it's because they got it from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Right.
So when we get to Amsterdam, that's when we really stock up. I'm talking about if we got there at 6, 7 in the morning, it was about like breakfast, shower, whatever, and 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, meet up and go re-up.
Hell yeah.
That was the protocol.
Exactly.
Back then, like especially early 90s, late 80s in Europe, man, we could only find hash. I don't know if you guys had that problem, but you could find hash everywhere.
Hash wasn't a problem.
Hell yeah. I
know.
remember that.
But
you'd be looking for some good weed all through, and you get discouraged. You get discouraged, man, and a certain mindset hits in. You get depressed, and you're like,
Forget it, I quit.
and you can't carry on.
I mean, we was going to this coffee shop before the greenhouse. It was called Fatal Flower. And it was and that was where they had bomb strains up in there. I
Damn.
mean, it wasn't a lot of strains, but it was enough. And you can go in there and chill, play chess and all that shit. It was a whole other different vibe,
You talk about in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Man, I had a hard time in Amsterdam because everybody was smoking cigarettes. Every place it was just, and then they were
Well,
putting.
you
the
can't
weed.
share with anybody. You got to, roll and
just-
smoke your own.
Yeah.
And that way you ain't getting none of that crazy shit. Because
Yep.
it happens. I know. I've seen it. It's happened to me before I knew the deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I roll my own shit. That way I
You
know.
have to.
And if anyone gives me something, I'm going to break it open to see it.
Oh,
Or not even just fuck with it.
Right,
You know
They'll
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
sneak some
I'd rather
shit
not
in
even-
on you in a minute.
Well, the first time I went to a coffee shop in Amsterdam, I went up and picked a few strains, and I asked her, the bud tender at the time, if she could roll it. And I said, but only weed. She goes, no tobacco, no tobacco. I was like, no, I only want weed in the spliff. And she's like, you crazy Americans, why do you want to smoke nothing but the weed? I was like, because we want to get high.
You want to get high.
Yeah,
You know,
we want
she's
to
like-
we want to get high. We don't want to be
Canada-
tickled.
Canada was just as bad at the time too. Canada
Well,
was
where?
Canada.
Well,
Back in the day.
I think, yeah, you have like in any of these places, you have to know somebody there that can guide you to the right
Yep.
person because
100.
because in anywhere you go, there's always a talented cultivator, or a breeder or both.
That's true.
It's just that back in that time, you could not advertise about your genetics or fucking that you were the fucking guy or the girl, because there's a lot of girls out there a lot of women that are fucking dope cultivators too. A lot of people don't know that. There are a lot of dope female cultivators out there and breeders.
100.
But you don't know any of that shit unless someone tells you. And when you go into one of these cities that you don't know, not everyone is like California or Colorado and Nevada, where we got these dispensaries where you can go and find mid or top shelf or even boof if you're into sadistic type of things. But in other places that don't have it like we have, you got to know the guy
You have to know somebody.
or the girl.
Yes, sir.
And they got to take you to that fucking good shit because chances are it's there. It's just they can't advertise that they are there.
True.
And maybe they're not there anymore. Maybe they vacated and said, you know what, I'm going to go to one of these cannabis friendly states and take my genetics there and get down. Which I know a lot of people have done.
Canada's completely it's legal now.
Well, yeah, so everybody's got their game
Yeah.
together now. Like you could find some really good cannabis out there, especially in Vancouver.
I was just gonna say
Vancouver.
BC
Yeah.
Bud,
Yeah, Vancouver, bro.
British people, BC Bud. That's the
Well,
only place
BC
that
Bud
we could find-
BC Bud has always had a bad rap here because they used to serve us Boof as BC, but like if you go up there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you'll find the real shit.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
like that, the fire.
Now, do you think that when you go up there and you smoke that it's different because of like the altitude or
I think
the
it's
area,
different.
as opposed as if you bring that down here?
It gets drier faster up there, that's for sure.
Maybe the growers are more knowledgeable here.
Well, definitely,
I mean, the climate's pretty
we
comparable.
I mean,
Right.
yeah,
So it's got to be knowledge.
the climate is harder over there. You have to fucking
Yeah.
build a room that like you can completely control the atmosphere. But it's even then, once you take it out and you put it in packaging and you put it on into a retail, it's going to dry out fast just because,
Right.
of where they're at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
So,
I remember
but they got great cultivators down there everywhere. I'll tell you, there's a lot of great cultivators everywhere now. It's not like people are. I mean, there's still a whole lot of boof out there. Let's be 100 about that.
Boof is gonna be here
That never
forever.
goes away because people still got to learn to cultivate, or they got to have love for it, and it can't just be about money. You go through trials and tribulations, right? And if you want to get it right, it takes a minute. But yeah, there's always going to be boof because of
Man,
that.
you know what? Boof is forever, like Wu-Tang.
When is
Yeah, but Wu Tang ain't boof.
No. But I'm not saying that it's like, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
I'm
so
just saying.
when is-
Boof is like, it's forever.
yeah,
Never
It's
going away.
always never going to go
it's
away.
never going to go away. That
when
is
is
the
the
truth.
last time
You smoke boof?
you had to smoke? You were caught smoking boof. How long has it been?
Caught smoking boof?
Caught smoking boof.
Damn, who caught
Ooh,
you
wow.
smoking boof?
I tried to sneak that in.
I don't know about the caught.
Where's the last?
I think you got to make a choice.
Did you catch yourself smoking boof? Like, damn, man, what am I doing?
Yeah, like a
You caught yourself like, what the hell am I doing
Brazil?
smoking?
Brazil.
You know, just
Oh, okay.
where you end up putting it down, saying, you know what, I can't even do it.
You know, because if
I'm
you're
gonna have to go out and have a shot.
if you're a weed smoker and you're traveling and you're in one of these places that don't have or that you don't know someone, because believe me, by now in Brazil there are fucking dope
Yeah.
cultivators
Oh,
there.
yes.
With
I'm talking about 90s, early 90s.
with DNA genetics and all that shit flying over there. You know what I'm saying? So you will find good cannabis there if you know who the fuck to call.
yes.
But once upon a time,
Yo.
oh man, if you were jonesing, if you were the stoner that's jonesing, right? That like, fuck it, I'll smoke anything at this point because I need to get high.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been that type of smoker. So like for me, I've had those moments rarely. It was when I was broke. When I had to smoke boof, you know what I'm saying? But
Don't smoke, Boof. Nobody, don't.
So, but people have been in the situation where you fucking, like,
Damn.
all right, fuck it, I'm gonna smoke it because this is what's here, right? And then you find yourself like, oh hell no, you fucking throw that shit to the dirt. I've seen it happen. Like I did it one time. I broke my rule in Panama. I was out there for like a month, and I went with no weed. I didn't take none of my shit up there. So I was hanging out with one of my god brothers up there, and he's like, "You want to smoke some weed? I mean, you don't have no weed. I know you're the weed guy. Let's fucking go get you some weed." I'm like, whatever. I don't need it, but fuck it, let's go. And what we found out there was a bag of dirt.
Oof.
It was Boof minus, not any relation to C minus. It was Boof beyond Boof.
Oh.
Like you wouldn't even bother to put that in a paper and try to hit it. You would just look at it and be like, man, this just looks like
Brown
sticks and dirt.
Sticks.
Boof beyond
Sticks,
belief. Beyond
sticks
belief.
and dirt and leaves.
Yo.
And no seeds, oddly enough, but the shit look horrible.
Yeah, I had a similar shit. The first time I went down to South America, I went down with the BC Boys. It was right before Cypress did it. Went to Brazil and caught up with them guys from the group Planet Hemp who were opening it up for us. So they were all excited, you know what I mean? It's, oh, yeah, we got some weed, everything like that. All right, cool. But then they was rolling up their weed in corn husk.
Yeah.
Oh, gnarly.
Corn motherfucking husk, right? And they put some buffantage up in that motherfucker too. And they smoked it. That was the most harshest thing I've ever smoked. I mean, it burned. It literally burned all my fucking neck, the inside of my neck, because they was smoking that shit just to make you get higher. They put it in the corn husk. Them motherfuckers was nuts. I said, you guys fucking smoke this? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? What is this?
Have you ever had that moment, GF?
No,
You
not
never-
like that.
Not, I don't think anyone's had it.
Not where they're giving me corn husking, but
Bro, corn motherfucking husk. And I remind them too, when I saw them last, I said, you remember first time you smoked with you? Corn husk. Are you still smoking that corn husk? No, bro, you know the kush. Yeah, kush my motherfucking ass.
I think some of the best weed that I ever was given to me was from D-Lo.
From D-Lo
Remember
Brown.
that story I was telling you about earlier? That's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
the worst weed I ever got. You know who D-Lo is?
D-Lo.
From the Nation of Domination. He's WWF.
Okay.
wrestler.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys in that Nation group.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's probably the boofest I've ever been boofed.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were boofed?
Oh my
Yeah. Okay. So let's explain boofed. When a homie comes and tells you, "Hey, yo, I got the bomb. I got that shit. I got that chronic.
Don't worry.
I got that kush.
Got you covered.
I got you." And then when you smoke it, or when you even look at it, if you're, one of us, we wouldn't smoke it without looking for it. It's not at all what was promised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Horrible.
boofed.
And that's when you've been boofed.
Yeah.
I was boofed.
You were boofed.
If you smoke it, then you've been double boofed.
I mean,
I didn't smoke it.
Good.
I was so boofed that I took him to court.
You took him to
homie court?
Like, damn.
yeah.
something very similar to homie court called wrestler's court.
Oh, this is interesting.
Let's talk
And
about
in
it.
wrestling court, Undertaker was the judge. At one time, I was the bailiff, but I got tired of trying to, making people pay up on their fines and stuff. So Bradshaw, a guy named Bradshaw, became JBL. He became the bailiff. But instead of, if I had a beef with you, instead of us handling in the ring and somebody getting hurt and, this nonsense like that, you'd take them to wrestler's court.
I like your style,
And,
dude.
you'd plead your case, and the other guy pleads his case, and Undertaker makes his decision. It might be you have to pay for somebody's hotel room for a week. You got to buy him an ounce of weed. You got to get him a case of Jack, whatever. Those were what the fines usually were. So we're in Chicago, D-Lo's hometown. D-Lo says, I got you, bro. Don't worry. When you come to Chicago, man, I'm going to get you the chronic. It was the big word back then, the chronic. Remember the album?
I got that chronic for you.
I got that chronic.
That chronic.
It's always used very loosely back then.
Yeah, people use
The chronic.
very loosely.
yes. That with that word, yes, that was used very loosely.
So
That
I
was the major selling point of back then. Of like, I got that chronic.
got the chronic, yeah. So I'm like, D-Lo, man, make sure, because you know how important. I've got to smoke. I've got to stay medicated, or you know how I get. And he's like, all right, got you covered, bro. The chronic. Got the chronic. I should put tattoo on him, says the chronic. So anyway, I'm at the hotel, and I'm waiting. It's, 11:30 at night. Knock on the door. There's my man, D-Lo. D-Lo hands me, I don't even know how to explain this, the swaggiest brick. Looked like it was a brick with seeds, and I don't even think it was brown. It was like, I don't even know what color it was. It was like yellow. It was in bricks. It was like that pressed old swaggity.
Yeah, that nasty shit compressed.
It was the
compressed
worst
weed,
stuff
yeah.
I've ever seen in my life. And he's like, no, bro, it's the chronic. You just got to smoke it. Don't worry about what it looks like. It's the chronic. It's going to get you high. So
man.
needless to say, I wasn't about to. I threw the stuff away. And but where am I going to find weed now at 12:30 at night in Chicago? I didn't have it like that. So anyway, that weekend I took him to wrestler's court. I'm like, I'm going to take you to court for misrepresentation of the word chronic. And it never made it to court because D-Lo settled out of court with
Got thrown out of court.
so we
settled
never
out.
went
Or
to
you
court.
settled
He
out of
settled
court.
out of court because he knew if he went to court against me and the Undertaker being the judge, and it's about the calling chronic. Oh my God, it was so far away from chronic that he probably would have had to buy me a pound,
The fines could have been
Yeah, the
harsh.
The fines could have been
and he'd
harsh.
have to buy it in L.A., not in Chicago
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a harsh
at
fine.
the time.
Okay.
That's a
At
big
the
time.
time.
That's a big difference. That is a big difference. We had homie court.
Yes.
A lot of rappers had a thing called homie court. If their homie got out of line, did something out of pocket, homie court would ensue.
Yes.
We had a couple of homie courts.
Yeah, we had a few homie courts. Yeah.
they happen
And
from
we've
time to time.
they happen from time to time.
Bobo?
Sometimes they're necessary.
Bobo has served as judge.
I've served a judge.
Oh, as judge.
I've never.
Have you ever been on the other side?
No. I've been accused of misrepresentation as a lawyer, because of my representation, thinking that I didn't fight hard enough for my client.
His tactics weren't.
For me, I did what I could because he was guilty.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
He was guilty, and majority of the time when you do homie court, you're guilty. You can plead your case, but you're going to homie court because you did some shit that was just like some.
Yeah, you're guilty.
You're guilty.
That
And
your
it's just-
homie's
it-
taking you to
it-
court.
Yes, yes, because it has to be,
I mean, because there's
everyone.
always
Yeah.
there's always evidence, mad evidence of what you did, and then witnesses. Everybody's telling their case. So
Yeah.
people
People
Can you
want
tell me
some-
what a wild one? Or can you think of one wild one or something?
I was telling one earlier today. I don't know if you were here. You were here, I think, maybe. But we were doing a show, And
Oh, I know. I've heard. Okay.
we were doing a show for the people who have not heard this. I'll give you this one. I'll just tell it to you over because you've already heard this. But we were doing a festival, right? And we go on, and Bobo's always on. You know, like if we're facing out to the crowd, Bobo's always on the left side of the stage, and the DJ's on the right. And Julio was way on the right side, and I came in on Bobo's side of the stage. And in the first 5-10 minutes, I started smelling some crazy shit on my side of the stage. I got mad. I was like fucking pissed off because I thought some no good son of a bitch in the crowd had thrown a stink bomb on Bobo's side of the stage. I thought maybe they hit his riser or something because it seemed to be on Bobo's side, right? So, as I'm doing my verse, I'm looking down at the stage for the little pieces of glass that might be there. And people were probably looking at like, what the fuck is he looking at? Why isn't he looking at us? Why is he looking at the floor on stage while he's doing this song? Because it really
Could
fucking...
they smell it or just you think?
I could smell it, and that's all that I gave a fuck about because it affected my whole get down. I got really angry because I thought some fucking son of a bitch threw they bomb up there, right?
Hot.
I was hot.
He was hot.
And I went. I said,
What
okay.
you looking for?
To get away from the smell, I went over to Julio's side, and I was cool there for a minute. But Sendog and I are always crossing sides on the stage. Right? So it's time to cross back over. Boom, it was still there. I was like, God damn it. What motherfucker, right? So finally, at some point, it goes away. And we finished the show immediately after. I start asking everybody, like, hey, man, did anybody fucking see somebody throw a stink bomb on stage or anything like that? Nah, man, we didn't fucking see shit. Why? And he's like, man, because it fucking smelled on Bobo's side of the stage. It was fucking horrible. Like, what the fuck? And he go, and
This time it wasn't me, yo.
Dougie comes out of nowhere. Dougie the wolf, Dougie the douchebag. He goes, dude, that was our tour manager busting ass in front of the fan. It was pointed in your direction on that side of the stage. Wow. He was wafting the stage. Oh, man, because he was standing in front of an industrial fan, busting ass, and it blew its way to the stage.
What the?
Very strong.
It was very strong.
What does he eat, or what did it do?
I don't know what
to
he
get
ate. I don't know what he was eating, but it was not conducive to whatever toxic exhaust that was happening right there, right? So...
Bobo, you didn't smell it.
Hell yeah, I was stuck in it.
Yeah.
It was on my side.
It was on his side.
All I could do was fucking laugh and say, what the fuck?
And I
What did you think it was, a stink bomb?
I didn't think for a second it was Bobo because, like, he was dealing with it with me. We were looking at each other like, what the fuck is that? And
I admit my problems.
yeah. And so, hey, we had one of our boys at the time make up a fucking a summons to homie court with his picture on it with the accusations and all that shit. You are summoned to homie court for.
You've been served.
We had the homie go take it to his hotel room and slip it under his door. Oh, and when we got to the gig, it was at a specific time. We held it right, or we held it on the road for.
Yeah.
And Bobo was his fucking representation. That's the one Bobo lost.
I bet you did.
Yeah, I lost.
You might have lost that one on
I
purpose.
lost. Yeah, I already, because I knew.
Payback.
I knew. And he said, yo, you didn't fight for me. I said, man, you made it real hard for me to fight for you. I was the prosecutor. I presented the case.
Man,
it was just come out to the conclusion that he had serious internal bowel problems.
Yeah,
and he then admitted that he had been having some internal problems.
He copped the plea real quick though.
Yeah, he did.
He copped the plea. He was on probation for 2 months. He could not be within 100 feet of a stage fan or his stage while we were on.
Wow.
Did you ever have to smell that again?
No.
Oh no.
Because we
Feet.
set out what
Yeah, we took care of that
we
problem.
took care of that problem. You cannot be
100 feet.
100 feet within the stage or a fan near the stage when we are on.
Okay, and when he did get a chance to get back onto the stage, he was like looked on like you know what happened last time. Don't if you have any problems in your stomach, stay in the dressing room, stay in your production office.
Yeah.
You know, be behind
Yeah,
closed
go
doors. And do
go
that
box
shit.
it out.
Hot box yourself. Don't bring that up here, because it was terrible. I mean, I remember the distinct thing because you were rapping,
Oh
and
man,
it's
yeah, that's
almost like the smell. You know those farts or those smells that they kind of like they can go into your mouth like the air.
taste
You
it,
know what I
or
mean?
you
And you
actually
taste that
taste
shit.
it. Oh.
So I think that is exactly what happened.
Like, you don't have to say
me.
nothing more.
And then so he got that one of those you know what I mean? one of those you know what I mean? And then he's like and then he did get very angered. He got angered, which I mean I didn't mean to laugh. But I didn't mean to laugh. But I was laughing. But he was hot. What the fuck did you do? He's looking at me like, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm up here with you, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
I thought someone was trying to disrespect, man, and it turned out that it was one of our guys having some problems.
Yeah, so his nickname became Crop Duster.
Crop dust.
Crop dust.
Yeah, Crop Dust. So he might be out there. Well, no, maybe not now, but
Hope he fixed his bowel problem.
probably not really.
That'd be hard to live with. That
I
shit.
don't know.
Yeah.
He needed a total cleansing.
Total.
I mean, Drano Max.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it was yeah.
Yo, he got pissed. I mean,
It was pretty significant,
and then
bro.
he was so pissed that he felt bad because Boss Man was mad. Like, yo, man, you can lose your job, man. Do that, you keep doing that shit, man.
But I wasn't mad because if I had known that like why it was happening, I would have probably laughed at the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was someone in the crowd
That was
doing
throwing
some
the stink
yeah,
bomb,
that's
yeah.
why I was mad. I wasn't mad at him. I thought it was funny
Did you ever
because
think it was Bobo?
no, I
Never?
didn't.
Never?
No, because we both smelled it at the same time, and I already know when it's Bobo.
Damn.
Cause
Bobo, you be up there busted wind up there, Bobo.
he would look at me like this.
Sorry, boss.
You know what I'm
know?
saying? He'll own up to it. You know what I'm saying? He would own up to
I
it.
will,
Eat,
man.
motherfucker.
I mean, it's the only time that I did that is when we did the mushroom, and then I did the mushroom crop dust. To you.
Oh man, that
and
was
that's when we were doing the percussion solo, and he was right next to me, like right directly next to me. I'm
Yeah.
sure I told this story
Yeah, it's
before.
horrible.
And he stopped the show. I mean, it was funny. He wasn't angered.
Don't
he was
gas
angered.
me, man.
But man, he
I don't
stopped
want
the
to be.
show.
I don't want to be gassed.
Kenji was on my side. He was the drum tech at the time.
Oh, poor
and
guy.
my whole side was fucked up. So, you know what I mean? I owned up to it. I tried to keep a straight face because that shit was raw. You know what I mean? It was killing me. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But let me keep a straight face. So I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, we know. I know.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Good times, good times.
Yeah, don't gas face me.
Now, why are these three glasses up here?
Because
Is
you
there
and
any
I
reason?
and maybe Bobo, I don't know if there's enough for all three of us. We're gonna fucking take this fucking mezcal down right here real
I
quick.
need a shot of something.
All right, okay, I'll do that.
I don't know. I just
do
feel
that.
like it.
All right, fuck it.
Okay.
I'll do it.
All right.
Are you cool
but,
with that?
but-
Guys,
yeah,
talk.
right. But be careful, though.
Why is that?
Why? Because remember last time that you left out of here like really nice.
We drank
You
a
did.
bottle of whiskey.
But this, right here, the taste of that could be the gateway more. I'm just looking out for you.
So,
You know.
you know what?
Oh,
I
it might
think
not be enough. Oh, easy there.
What'd you do?
What are you doing? Nothing. You spilling? Okay, no problem. I'll just take what's in the bottle.
Nothing. Which one do you want? You pick.
I'll take the big one.
All right, cool.
Just because Bobo doesn't think I can drink this, like I'm not going to be able to handle this.
Cheerios.
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 Even after drinking a bottle of whiskey, you worried about one shot.
No, I'm not saying one shot.
Well, that you did come across as
What
one
I
shot.
did
You're like,
say is
you
that this
better be
could
careful.
open
We only
up the
got
door.
enough for one shot.
No, we can open up the door to other things. Remember what happened last time? That's what I said.
Well, I never really complained about last time. I just said
No. You didn't complain about it at all. You actually told a story that, and it was
Bobo,
funny.
I think you just took a dig at me. I like dig.
What is
Maybe I
this?
Here, let's
These
dig
are
this.
digs.
Let's dig this right here.
What is this thing about digs? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Bobo, his new name is Tay Diggs.
Take
You digging, bro?
Damn.
Tay
Hey,
Diggs.
tight
Oh,
digs.
you weren't joking.
My success rate is 100%.
Whoa.
Hey, Diggs, though.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Come on now. Come on, y'all.
They sicking the dogs on you, Bobo. You better watch out.
Come on now. I don't like that. That's not really cool,
Oh,
man.
hey,
I
man.
don't like that.
That sound bite is crazy. Y'all couldn't hear it, but there was a dog under there, right? And it reminds me of the time. Look, we talked about this not long ago when I had a house in Hollywood Hills for a time. I lived there, and the neighbors just fucking hated me over there. And it's because I had a couple parties. I was young money. I looked like a drug dealer. They didn't know nothing about no rap
Weed
shit.
in the
They're
air.
looking at this guy. We want him out of the neighborhood. But every now and then I would throw these parties, and I had a Rottweiler named X, right? For executioner. Anyway, one day I throw one of these parties, and Bobo, he comes through,
Bobo's
right?
already choking over there.
Yeah, Bobo almost.
Bobo comes
This is a
through.
good one.
I don't know,
Bobo
Bobo.
come through, and like there's a bunch of people at the crib. We're partying. And Bobo's in the jacuzzi, right? And I let the dog out for just a half a second, right? He rolls up on Bobo, and he stands at the fucking other side of the jacuzzi, like right on the edge, and starts. Bobo's like, whoa. What the fuck is going on? And the dog is just like, oh, I'm going to eat you, motherfucker. Come out of here.
Bobo.
I had to tell him, hey, get the fuck back over there. And he went back to his kennel. And Bobo was like, what the fuck, man? Like,
You ever see the dog act
hey,
like that before?
No, he liked people. He didn't like Bobo for some reason.
Man, I don't know what. I didn't do anything to the dog. I was just chilling right there in the jacuzzi, and then all of a sudden, this fool just comes right to the edge, like, yeah, come on out.
Yeah, come on out, oddly enough, when I got a female Rottweiler and I, breeded them, I gave Bobo one of their offspring.
That was a consolation.
That was the consolation.
Yeah.
Maybe the dog would like him.
Did the dog like you?
After one,
The
my
puppy-
dog, the puppy loved me.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Puppy
all.
loved me.
I thought
It's great.
maybe my dog
Your
would like
dog
him
was
after.
just
Maybe
having
there
a
was
bad
some
night.
sort of connection.
Your dog
No,
was just...
no, there was some problems, man. I respected that dog because
That dog was fucking
that
nuts.
dog was fucking. X
He
was,
was-
fucking shit.
He was a good dog, but he was a big, intimidating German Rottweiler, like
Big old thick head.
but a hairy German
Yeah.
Rottweiler, not like how some of them have like fine hair and shit, and it's almost like pit bullish type fine hair. This one, he was a little bit hairy, but he was a full-blooded fucking straight up huge fucking Rottweiler. And he did not fuck around, you know what I mean? He loved people, though. He just, for some
He
reason...
didn't love Bobo.
That night, he was not fucking with Bobo.
Damn.
Man,
Bobo, what do you think
Bobo
it
was
was?
all of
I
it.
think that
Listen,
was just
I'm talking to Bobo. He's chilling in the jacuzzi. I'm whipping up something on the grill or something like this, right? I'm fucking talking to Bobo. Yeah, Bobo, blah, 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 blah. And the dog fucking he comes out of his kennel. He stats at the fucking edge, bro. And that I've never forget.
And I
Mother
just
boo,
remember, I remember, whoa, because, you know, that motherfucker, I didn't know if he was just going to jump in the fucking jacuzzi with me.
No, he didn't like the water.
You know?
He didn't
But
like-
you
he
don't
didn't
you
like the
don't
water.
know these things at that moment because he's like,
Were you thinking this motherfucker's gonna jump in
I
here
mean,
and
I'll say,
go?
I'll stay in here. I don't give a fuck. I'll shrivel the fuck up. I ain't going to try to outrun the fool.
Hey,
You know?
that dog had one thing on its mind.
I will execute you right now.
It wanted to get at you in
So-
a major way.
My muscles was going to get real relaxed. I was going to feel no pain. You know,
I
you
wouldn't
stay
have
there.
allowed it. I wouldn't have allowed
You
it.
stay there. I'll be right here, man.
I was the master of that dog. I would not have allowed it. Just even the fact that he growled, I sent his ass right back to that. I didn't even have to touch him. Just
Damn.
That's right.
over there.
That's
He
right.
fucking scooted right the fuck over there because he was a good dog.
Great
He just
dog.
had a bad night. Who knows where Bobo
See,
had
this-
been that night?
Yeah, obviously somewhere where I shouldn't have been because that motherfucker did not approve.
No.
He did not approve.
Your smells is not in your favor.
The thing I find the funny is that he just like you were hanging and he just all of a sudden.
I mean, I thought water should throw off the scent, right? So, you know, thinking about it, what the fuck was he smelling? We were just looking at me, dog. He just looked at me.
I think he was eyeballing you earlier.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
like,
he already knew.
All right,
He's-
all right.
he's like, I don't like
All
this
right,
guy.
I don't like this one. Okay, all right.
He saw
Oh,
you.
you'll get in the water. Okay, let me go on over
Did
here.
he do this to anyone else?
No.
No, that's all right.
He saw you and chose hate.
You're the only one that dog ever fucking growled at like that. It's crazy.
Are you sure that you didn't tell the dog, okay, now, all right, now, he was a trained dog. Like, say, you know, all right, man, let's fuck with Bobo.
No,
all
hell
right?
no. He did that on his own.
Oh, that's even worse.
I never trained him to do that at people. You know what I'm saying? I never trained him to be like one of them aggressive dogs. Because I mean, he's a big fucking dog, and he, rest in peace. He was a big fucking dog, and if that dog were to get aggressive, it'd be tough to hold it off, no matter master or not. But
Right.
So I never fucking like tried to be like taking him to attack training and shit like that. Cause, dude, it's a rottweiler.
He's probably over 100 pounds too,
Oh
right?
yeah, well over he was for sure. And so he didn't have the aggressive nature like that. He just for some reason that night he let Bobo know like, hey.
Oh, I wonder what
Hey,
it was.
he was
But
like-
hey,
he
I'm
was
glad you're okay, Bobo.
He was like,
Thank
hey,
you, man.
He was
Thank
like,
you.
I'll check me out right here. I'm right here. Don't get out of that fucking, don't get out of that jacuzzi.
Did you have any thought about getting out of the jacuzzi? We're like,
Not
I'm
at
just
all.
gonna get out for us.
Not at all.
He said, you better not have that jacuzzi. You better
wasn't-
not get out.
If I think about it, I might have just like went in just a little bit more. I might have just like.
I think
snuck
you
in.
did.
Yeah. See,
I think you did.
see, 92 Bobo and 2020 Bobo,
He was
and that
ready-
think the same.
He was ready to get. He was ready to run out of that jacuzzi and jump in the pool and be like, "You ain't gonna jump in here. I know it."
Man, I said at least I got a motherfucking chance, and you come in here, I got a motherfucking chance to get away. But on land, nope,
Oh,
nope.
That's true. Because if he had jumped in that jacuzzi, there's no way he could have got at you. You would have been able to get out.
I would have been able to get out
Yeah.
and had a good,
But it was
moment.
it was a good story because it was it's 100% true.
It is true. Damn. I
did you ever
forgot
see
about
the
that.
dog again after that?
I always saw the dog.
Yeah,
He didn't.
He was cool?
it was just that one time.
It was just
Flare
that
up
one
on you
time,
no more,
man.
huh?
He was having a bad day. X was having a bad day. Did you feed him?
Yeah,
Did you give him a treat?
when
Did
he
you
des-
ta- did
when
you
he
talk
des-
to
when he
him?
deserved it. Yeah,
Did
that
you-
was my dog.
It just.
And I don't
Hey,
know,
but
man.
he was a wild motherfucker though, man. That dog, he as disciplined as he was also kind of like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And it's a big dog. You better be ready to put him up with that dog. I was always ready because I raised it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was never afraid of the dog. I trained it. So,
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe you just had fear or something that the dog wasn't used to feeling, and
yeah,
I'm not trying to punk
hey,
you
listen,
down or nothing like that. I'm just like maybe there was fear.
Dogs sense
fear
that,
shit.
and not everybody's a dog person at the time.
I was like,
you know what I'm saying? Like when he had gotten a rottweiler, he became a big dog person. You won't get intimidated if you have a big dog, but you still can't trust someone else's dog fully. And when the dog senses fear, they'll fucking use it. And probably the way he rolled up on Bobo that day was like, yo, what the fuck? And the dog sensed that, yo, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm here to tell the
he's
story.
there. And he didn't get bit.
I did not get bit.
You're a survivor.
Yeah.
Right.
He just wanted to let you know, hey, you in my backyard, Mike.
That would have said, duh. I know.
Duh, I know.
I already know. I'm just here, You don't worry, I don't have a key. I'm not gonna just come in.
I'm just visiting.
I'm just visiting, bro. I'll be gone in a few hours.
It's crazy when someone has a big, intimidating dog, because you don't know how that dog is gonna approach you. I mean, even if you're a dog person, you got to, sort of like, all right, I can deal with this dog, but in the back of your mind, you got to know, okay, somebody else's dog.
You got to be careful even with those, yipe dogs that are fucking aggressive.
Well, those ones will bite the fuck out
They'll
of you.
bite you quicker than anybody.
They will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Well, they'll fuck you up. Come on, I like little yappy. They're really gonna fuck you up.
They'll give you a nice little bite.
You get one bite before I snatch his ass up.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
kick a field goal with them motherfuckers.
See, but the
right?
thing with
Right.
little dogs is people are usually caught off guard by them. Like big dudes, you ain't gonna bend down and fucking pet the dog, right? It's usually when the dog's on this level. Like if you're on the couch and the dog's on the couch with you, and you fucking pet that dog when it's in a fucking bad mood or it feels whatever. Because little dogs sometimes are unpredictable. That's when it fucking snatches up your hand and fucking takes a little chunk, right? That's when you throw it across the room.
He'll get one bite. That'll be the last bite that little motherfucker gets.
Get slammed the fuck against the wall.
Oh,
Yeah, taste
worse
wall.
than that.
That's what I used to say. Taste wall. You fuck around, taste wall. Bite me
Wall.
again.
But when you see the big dog,
Yeah.
it's not quite the same.
No.
You're like, whoa. Hey,
Hey,
hey, is this dog cool?
Yeah.
Is this fucking dog cool? Hey, keep this. Hey, can you keep your dog back?
Oh yeah.
Hey, whoa, what's it doing?
Hey.
What? Hey, keep your fucking dog back, dog.
Hey, dog. Keep it fucking back, dog.
Keep it
Man.
back, dog. I don't get intimidated by the dogs, but
Dude.
I've seen people that flip off that shit.
Yeah.
you know.
It's all about the energy you have, man. Like,
Yeah.
The dogs sense it.
I
true.
won't put up with that though.
Well, I've thought about scenarios. I've thought about scenarios. If a big dog had attacked me, there's two things that I probably would do. If he bit me, I would probably bite him back.
Well,
Fucking bite him back,
I
fucker.
will bite him back.
where would you bite him?
I'll bite him in the fucking leg. You gonna bite me in the arm? I'll bite you in the leg.
Okay.
And then
Listen, teeny man, teeny man, teeny man. This is the doctor talking to you right now. We want to see Bobo biting a dog in the leg.
okay.
In the leg.
Defense.
All right, and then the second thing is that I will probably give him the most swiftest uppercut to them nuts.
Right to him.
That
Right
we
to him.
teeny man. We also want to see the swift uppercut to the dog's nuts.
Cause that bark is gonna get real high pitched in a minute. And, you know what I mean?
That's the
You're gonna
nighthawk
look at
talking.
him the whole time.
See, that's the night. That's right. See, the nighthawk done showed up.
that's what I would do. I thought about these scenarios. So, for any of those dogs out there in them yards that are thinking about biting, watch out.
Watch out.
Watch out for that uppercut and that bite to the leg.
Man, I will uppercut like the fuck out them. That no more kids for you.
I wouldn't even
dog.
want to tangle with a big dog.
I mean, some people say bite the nuts. Nah, don't want to do that. No, why? No.
Hey, listen, if the dog's out of shape, you might have a good chance. But if it's a fucking dog in shape, you're going to have a long 15, 20 minutes before that dog wears out.
I think I try to choke the dog out. I would try to. You'd have to take some bites.
You
but
could do it.
You
If
could
I
do
could
it.
get him, I'd try to choke. If I
You
could
could
hook his
do him.
neck, I could choke
But you
him
know,
out.
let's not put ourselves in that situation.
No, hell no.
All right.
No.
You know what time it is. It's that time
shit.
for the Insane Asylum to open up, you know what I'm saying, and be heard. So, Skinny Pablo, voice of the people.
Yes,
Let us
man.
know.
The voice of the people. We got a few right here. Let's see. First, Matt Norcott. He's saying, "Hey Doc, what would you rather perform, rap or rock superstar?"
Rock Superstar is kind of more exciting to do, actually, but Rap Superstar is much easier to do. But if, you know, I'd rather do Rock Superstar. How about you, Bobo?
Samesies.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Word up.
There you go.
I think I told you that before. Yeah.
Bang.
Right on.
Next, we got Rosa Enrique saying, "Hey fam,
What's up, fam?
it's my friend / mentor's 40th birthday today. Can you please send a birthday shout out to Russ? Blessings to all."
Word up.
Oh, word up.
Happy birthday, Russ.
Russ, happy,
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Many blessings and positive vibes to you. No boof allowed on your birthday.
Yes.
Not boof mentality.
Nope.
Not boof weed.
Nope.
Not boof
No
way
boof.
not boof way of life. All top shelf. Treat yourself right.
Hell yeah.
Happy birthday, brother.
Word.
Happy birthday.
And I won't sing this time.
Yeah. Hey, we'll follow you. We can.
I
We
almost
can
started
do it.
singing again. I was like,
We
oh,
can
let
do
me-
it.
You know, don't you know?
All right. Next one.
No singing. All right, next we
I
have.
thought we sounded good.
No, that was pretty good. I liked it.
Okay, well,
Well,
now
next.
you don't put pressure on me to do it again.
You don't got to do nothing you don't want to. Next, we got T. Lee. He's asking, I'm going to say answer this. No. He said, did E leave a giggle stick for Godfather before he left?
Did E-Zone leave a giggle stick for Godfather? He was supposed to, but he didn't.
I'm gonna be back next week, so I want to smoke it during this.
Yes, that's what the
Think we can get one Monday?
That's what the thought was.
No, he'll be gone for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we'll see if he could send it though.
Yeah,
like he might be
absolutely.
able to send it
Because
over.
I'll
there.
smoke it the whole thing on the show. See what happens.
Word. I'd like to see that.
We'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's.
Yeah, we'd love to.
I'm stepping in it right there because you're like, whoa, I'd like to see that. So
I wanna- yeah.
maybe I should back up a little bit.
I might smoke one with you.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna let you do it by yourself.
Thank you. See, that's
Come on,
that's a homie.
There you go.
I'm saying like you're one of the only dudes that could probably handle that
Right.
by himself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like most people, they got to have friends to help them with a giggle stick.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
jiggle all on that
I don't
someday.
think you need help. I think you could
No, I
take it
think-
down on
yeah.
your own.
I think you got it on your own for sure.
Word.
Well, I promise you, if we get a giggle stick here,
True that.
I'll do my best to represent the gigglers.
Fuck yeah.
Word.
All the gigglers.
The gigglers.
the giggle sticklers.
All the
Yep.
sticklers.
And that started here on our Be Real TV YouTube.
Giggle sticklers.
Anyone who says they saw it beforehand,
Oh, what?
ni modos.
Giggle sticklers.
Yes. Must be that we got the salsa from Valaso right here.
Oh, nice.
Yes, this is the business right here. Tony A introduced me to this right here and this one. And
What's hot and what's not.
yeah, you gotta tell us. It might be like y'all have to read it. But I would try this if I was you guys, depending on how hot you want it.
Really?
One of them is hotter than the other. This shit is the business right there from Valaso
We need
Salsa
some
right there.
water.
I'm gonna probably
Yeah.
have some too, cause that shit is the business. Thank you,
whichever
Magic
one.
Curtain. That's
Yeah.
fucking
Thank
awesome.
you, Magic Curtain. Can you bring some waters up, Magic Curtain?
Hey, just in case, Magic
Just in
Curtain.
case.
You might want to read
Bobo,
those
do you
tops.
like things hot, Bobo?
You might want to
Yeah,
read those
read-
tops,
you let me
Bobo,
know.
before you just
Man, Bobo, don't read shit. Just
Don't-
dip, dip,
Uh,
dip,
dip it.
Bobo, dip it.
Dip it,
Dip it. Don't
Bobo.
even worry about what it. That's all you're gonna put on it, Bobo.
Steady dipping.
Yeah. That shit is real good.
Go.
He likes
It's
it.
hotter.
That shit is hot.
Yeah.
That shit will give you the ring of fire.
That'll
Oh,
give you
that's
the
real
real.
hot.
Okay, you
I
want
don't like hot stuff
Then
like
you
that.
might want to cover that up. We'll save
Yeah.
that for us that like the very, that's like a Pedro.
This is bomb.
That's
This
a
right
Pe-
here, that works.
That's
Have to try
Pedro
it.
and E-Zone right there. They love that real fiery
go.
shit
That's
right
bomb.
there. Word up, Valaso. Thank you. Yes, I need me one of those.
I'm gonna have to try one.
But don't double dip your chip, Doc. Not
Yeah,
you,
Dick.
but I'm saying that's a party foul, Doc.
I saw that.
Oh, that's good.
I'm
saw that.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right.
They go good with a shot of tequila. Oh, I had it.
Here we go, son. Next one.
Next one, yes, man. We have Trippy Inc. He's asking Godfather, have you ever had anyone fart when you slam them?
That is a great question.
You know what? Wow, that's a great question. I can't say that I remember, but I bet you it's happened. I could almost guarantee you it's happened before. You know.
Have you
What?
ever got slammed in pass gas?
No. You know.
There you go.
All right, there you go. I guess it's a
No.
no. Well, all right, cool.
I don't
Next.
know what else to say. No.
Nope.
It's
Next.
affirmative no.
He's like, I don't just.
That's a
I don't know.
strong. It's a strong no.
He has nothing else to say. All right.
Wrong, no.
No.
Nope. All right, strong no. Next, we got Fallopian Tube Sock.
Tubes.
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 He's asking what type of edibles are the best. Distillate, wax, flower, indica, sativa. What is in the best edibles for you? Your opinion.
It's a combination for me. I don't, particularly give a shit which one it is. It just if the edible tastes good, the effect it's gonna have is what it's gonna have, and I'll accept that. That's me.
All right.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Edibles? No
don't-
preference?
Yeah.
No, it's no preference. That's if it tastes good.
Yeah,
I would
that's pretty
taste it
much
now.
it. If they taste good.
Yes.
Okay.
You eat a lot of edibles? Do any of you guys eat a lot of edibles?
Don't really eat a lot
No.
of edibles, but I guess when they're there, I eat a
Yeah.
lot.
Okay.
You know what I
He,
mean?
he
Like-
doesn't have a stop filter there.
right. Like
Yeah.
the cookies, for example.
Oh yeah, with that. Yeah.
So bomb. I mean,
If they're good, yeah.
I try to stop at 4.
Did y'all finish off all the cookies?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there's some new ones coming for next
Oh,
week.
yeah.
But for me, edibles now and then, it just depends on what it is. I don't really necessarily like the sweet shit. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I appreciate it depending on how it's made. But for me, I'd rather have the savory type of edible than the sweet.
Okay.
It would depend on the circumstance for me because it's a different type of high. You know,
You rather smoke. You're a smoker.
I'm a dabber and a smoker.
Dabber and smoker. Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I didn't know you were a dabber.
yes.
Dabologist.
You're
Right.
a dabber. I'm a dabber. You were a dabber
I'm
too.
a dabologist.
A dabberologist.
Oh yeah.
He's become an expert.
I'm a dominoologist.
Dominologist.
Oh.
I've heard about this.
Hey, when are we go? Are we ever gonna? We're gonna play a game of dominoes?
You're
one
coming
day?
back Monday, yeah?
Yeah, I'm coming back Monday.
Monday, let it be the day that we play amongst.
That'll be cool.
Oh shit.
That'll be super cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Who's all playing? You
Well,
play?
us four right
Yes.
here play. E-Zone doesn't play. He's actually
Well,
going to be
us
gone
four
for a
here?
couple weeks. So
Yeah, I
us
play.
four right here.
Yeah.
Perfect number. You don't
How
play
many-
with 2 and 3 people.
No.
That's
Now,
not cool.
Yeah, it's not the same, right? Because it's four. The game kind of can move a lot quicker.
See, you can still
Yeah,
talk
it's
and play
strategized.
dominoes.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's always better with 4.
Killer.
Kills, bro.
Shit.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. Pablo.
Giggle stick and oh boy, I'll be
Giggle, stick, and domino. Whoa.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
That is not a bad idea. I have to
I
kind
don't know,
of.
man.
I endorse
don't-
this
I'm
message.
Giggle stick or dominoes. I don't know if I can do both.
I am Dr. Greenthumb, and I approve this message. All right, next
There
one,
you
Pablo.
go. Giggle Stick and Dominoes. I'm excited. We got who we got? We got Candace Bujala. She's saying, "Hi guys, much love. I still can't believe y'all can go to a store and buy weed. I'm so jealous. Florida needs to get with it already."
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yep.
That is the damnedest truth. Dem do.
Damn,
Truth.
do.
They will.
Let's hope
They will.
they will. They always will.
At some point, they will.
Yeah, I'm on. Next, we got Orleeb 2012. Shout out to you for your contribution. I think that's for a gift box of some kind. Hit up Cairo. We got Camila, 22, saying, "Hey again, Be Real and Bobo. Any plans on coming to London?"
When things go kind of back to normal, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's probably not going to be for a while, but sometime next year, I would imagine.
We hope.
We hope.
God willing.
They'll make it to London. Next, we got Stoner Dad in the game. He's saying, "Hey fam, what's your go-to sativa? Much love."
A go-to sativa. I don't know.
Weird.
Magic Curtain, never put food on our table again over here.
Yeah.
In the middle of the show. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's like let's
yeah,
let's listen
wrong.
to people eat
It's
crunchiest
wrong.
food.
It's wrong. It's
I
wrong.
know.
I'm sorry. It's wrong.
And reach across.
Reach across.
guys-
I
Fuck
can't
that
eat no
thing.
more. Do you know? I didn't tell you this. I just don't know. I'm gonna bring this up, but I've decided to lose like 50 pounds,
All right.
and I was 305 pounds. Believe it or not, you can probably believe it. Last Sunday, what's today? Thursday.
Yeah.
I was 290.
Oh my
So I've lost that much in those days. But I got the thing is I hold so much water that losing 20 pounds ain't no big deal. When I get down to about 275,
Oh, yeah. You'll
then
be
it's
able to
gonna
see
get
it. Yeah.
hard. Okay, I'll get down to 270. I'm trying to get 280, 275 by Christmas.
What are you doing different in the diet?
I'm not eating any bread. I'm not eating any rice. I'm not eating any sweets. I'm not eating any sodas. I'm trying to keep my shots to a minimum. I'm not drinking beer. I'm not eating past 6 o'clock at night.
Cutting the carbos
I'm
out.
having oatmeal in the morning. I'm eating every 3-4 hours. I have some oatmeal. I have some egg whites. I know what to do.
It's starch and carbs you're pretty much cutting down.
Yeah, and I know what to do. It's just I smoke so much weed.
That you just intake.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And
It
then
is
no
tough.
fast food. Even though I'm going to Roscoe's today.
Well, that's not really
Yeah, I'm
fast
just
food,
eating a
is it?
couple pieces, but no fast food. And so Monday, I bet you Monday I want to drop. I want to be in the 80s.
All right. I know you can do it.
Wow.
So yeah, so I'm on it.
I know you can do it.
This is for health wise. At 250, even though I get down to 250, that's still pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean,
big
you know,
enough.
you're a big dude though. Like
Yeah.
you're tall. What? You're 6'4", right?
6'4".
Yeah.
So with
300 is too much. I don't need to be 300.
Well, if you're a football player, they'd be trying to beef you up.
Yeah.
They'd be trying to beef you up so you can hold that line.
This is with eugenics.
Eugenics.
I mean, are you incorporating that?
My wife told me that I wasn't allowed to take eugenics, work out, and then have sex. She said it just
She
ain't
shut-
going to happen.
she
She
shut
heard
that
the
down?
show. She heard the show, and she's like, no.
She
no.
heard what happened, huh?
She's like, nah, you ain't no.
So you didn't tell her the story about pitching the tent in the gym
No,
after the
yeah,
workout?
yeah.
Oh,
She
so she
wanted, yeah, I told her about it.
wasn't willing to be a participant.
No, she's like, no. I'm gonna maybe at 250, but not at 300.
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
300, no matter what, man. 300 pounds is a lot to be jumping up and down if you're some little girl. Big old 300-pound man, it ain't easy. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it easy on her. Drop 50.
Draw 50. That's
nice of me?
considerate.
Thoughtful.
That's very thoughtful.
Bobo, have you ever weighed 250?
Never.
I was this
Never.
close one
Really?
time. Oh man, you
Yeah.
could see it.
I have.
Oh man, I was ballooned out. I was at 246.
Wow.
And this was before like Instagram and all, that shit right there, right? I took a picture with Big Worm and Chuck Zito. And I never used to look at pictures that would come out here or there. I didn't give two shits, right? And someone at the Rainbow, his name was Slick Rick, we called him, right? He came back and showed us the picture of Chuck, Worm, and myself, man. And I noticed how big I had gotten. I was like, oh, fuck. Because when you're living with it, you can't really tell.
No.
Unless you jump on a scale. And I wasn't even jumping on the scales. I was still in the gym and all that shit, but my diet was all fucked up.
Diet?
And like my metabolism was fucked up, all that shit. So I noticed that. And my bro Rojo got me back in the gym. And, he introduced me to his lady who was a trainer who gave me the diet and the workout plan. And I did the work and I dropped like 20 some odd pounds.
Wow.
20
Good.
to 30 some odd pounds, and I've been able to maintain since then. But Yeah, I was at 246. I was trying to fucking take that on tour,
Ooh.
doing an hour 30 every night,
Yeah.
like going through
That's-
shit.
Woo. What are you now?
I'm at like I go in between 220, 225 right there.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
for me-
Sometimes lower, depending if I'm on it and I cut out all the shit like you're talking about.
Oh.
Because when I dropped, I had done that, and then I found the happy medium.
It's hard, man.
But I gotta eat
is.
like if I want to drop and get to like 210, I gotta do that.
Oh
shit you're
yeah,
talking about.
it's hard, man. And then my wife yesterday, 2 days ago, she brings home. There's this donut place in Vegas called D's Nuts. D's Nuts Donuts, and they have some of the best donuts in Vegas. And she brought home 20 of them,
Wow.
knowing that I'm not supposed to 20 of them. But you know what? In 2 days, never touched it. So I'm gonna be all right.
Hey, that's good.
My top weight was like 198, and I started to feel the difference because I could feel it when I play. I was starting to feel slow,
Right.
like sluggish. It
Right.
wasn't like weed slow. It was like I couldn't move around as much, as quick as I needed to on stage. So I didn't really get on a plan, but I did change up diet and just started to do cardio. But I think now I'm probably in a better position now that I'm good.
Yeah,
It'll be a long time before I see 250, but I'll get 275.
you'll get it.
Hell yeah.
You'll get it. Watch. Once you snap that metabolism,
That's what
that
it
shit
is.
is gonna go.
You can do it.
All right, Pablo.
Yeah, man. Next, let's see. We got We got Patrick. He's asking, have any of you guys invested in Bitcoin or altcoin?
I have not.
Yes,
He does.
I have investments in
Nice.
Bitcoin and other altcoins.
I saw the price went up.
Yeah, they went up to like 23. It's like around 22 G's now.
It was
Bitcoin.
like at 19 last week or something crazy,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Oh,
going
shit.
up. I mean, it is the future, and people gonna find out more about it, right?
Magic
then.
Magic Curtain. We need more joints.
More joints.
All right,
Need more joints.
keep it rolling.
All right. Next, we got B. Adolf. He's saying, I want a mystery box. You got one. You ordered it.
Yeah, we still got them. We still have a couple. We still have a few left. Let me write it down since you're asking. But first, let me ask you to smash that like button right now if you haven't
Smash it.
already.
Get it.
Smash it up.
Pop, pop.
It's very easy. All right. Look. So let's see. We got some collectors packages at 150, 200 and 250. Mystery boxes are at 50. They start at 50 with an insane hat or a hat, an insane t-shirt, music, signed music from the doctor and stuff like that. And the collectors packages each have a rolling tray, funky fill tips, glass, Dr. Greenthumb's glass work, a piece from our glass line, and a heady pendant, which you will fucking love. All right, we got a whole lot of shit. So if you should want some of those collector boxes and mystery boxes, we have them. Make sure you check them out. Let's see. We got some art from Teeny Man.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, actually, no. We don't have art from Teeny Man. Teeny Man sent us a video of us destroying some equipment. What? Or a drawing. Oh, okay. So Teeny Man has art. You better get your descriptions down there, Papa. Teeny Man's got some art for us, and someone sent in some video of us smashing a set in '92. Right?
All right, cool. Yeah.
Yes.
What do
All
you guys want to see first? You wanna
Let's see the Teeny Man art.
Okay, Teeny Main art. This is Teeny
Teeny
Main.
Main.
This is
Teeny Main.
Godfather. Oop, my bad.
We're
Oh.
in court.
They're in court.
They're in court.
Look at D-Lo.
D-Lo.
I like that.
He's settling.
That's awesome.
He's got to sign it.
That's actually pretty cool.
I like how he's sweating.
You should be sweating,
And
and I'm
sweat on
mad
it.
too. And look at Taker in the back.
I'm gonna take her in the back. Just
That's
waiting.
a cool drawing. I like that a lot.
That's awesome, Teeny Man.
Yep, thank you,
Teeny
Teeny.
Man.
Thank you, Teeny. And next, we're going to pull up this video. Well, shit, I guess it would be towards the end of the show.
All right, so you can't forward it towards then.
Well, I'm bringing it up. I'm trying to figure out what part exactly do they destroy it.
It would be at the end.
Oh, it's 22 minutes in. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Forget
I
it.
mean, how did you not?
Well,
Get
it's
that.
a 25-minute long video.
Wow.
So
Wow. We had the fingers and the big joint right there on the stage. Is that Shag with us right there?
That's Snow. Is
Or
that
that's
Snow?
Snowman. Wow.
Cypress
That's-
Hill.
Hey,
That's-
Cairo, can you get
That's me
this
right there. And
glass out of the way right here?
no, the students just.
Damn, that's when I had my hair right there. Muggs
And
was
then
on.
Muggs was
was
on.
on the mic and not on the turntables.
No.
But he did the hype man part good too. There goes Bobo on the mic. Or no, that's Sendog.
That's Sen. That's Sen.
Yep, you could tell by his saggy pants, my. Are we gonna fucking? When
are they gonna
when-
trash
And
it,
then
Cairo?
Snowman.
Just be patient, dog. Right? How about that?
Okay, I'll be
Have some
patient.
patience,
I'll
right?
wait for them. There he goes.
Whoa, there you go.
Who
Who
was
jumped?
that?
Was that Sen?
That was
It was
Muggs.
That's Muggs.
Muggs went out.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys, man.
Why wasn't Snow out there trying to get him out?
No. He
Are
was
you
trying
sure?
To, he was trying to get his P pass.
He's trying to get his pass.
Who's DJing for you?
No one.
No one.
Muggs has left the turntables. There he goes. There goes our DJ right there. Papa.
Oh, is that RC?
It's RC
It's
back there.
RC.
That's right.
RC.
Yeah. There I go.
There you
Hello.
go. Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if I had done that maybe 5 years ago, I'd wipe out a row of motherfuckers. Shout out to T. Lee for finding this. We're still waiting because this is probably maybe the last song, and it usually happens right at the end, not in the middle, because you know we couldn't finish the set if we did that in the middle.
Right.
I was probably still doing my verse right there.
Oh,
there it goes.
there you go. One.
Muggs set it
One.
off.
There goes one.
There it goes.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Break.
Boom, boom,
There it goes.
boom.
And dude, yep, there goes. Okay, so here it goes. Here goes Smash Down with Sandog. Ah!
Yeah.
Aha!
Yeah.
I don't know what Snow was doing there with the bat. That was, you know,
It was
I don't even know.
Now-
maybe a bit much.
Now,
I
I'm
was
gonna
still,
say
I was still stuck in the crowd right there. I could not get back up. These motherfuckers were keeping me down. And they're like, "Oh, we got to get this motherfucker out of there. Hey, you better let him back up. Hey, come on, man. Hey, man."
That shit.
Damn, look at this.
Oh yeah, there goes Schoolboy back there. Damn. Oh yeah, look, they ravaged me.
Look at that shit.
One of the few times.
Look at you.
Look at that shit.
Yep. When I wouldn't smash like a bunch of people if I jumped in. You know, now I would smash a dozen people, probably 20. I was like,
So-
I was probably $1.85 right then.
So I mean, if
Maybe
this was in
$1.75.
so
maybe.
if that was in like '92, this footage, that could have been either the Beastie Boy tour or that was the Beastie Boy tour.
Wow.
Check ahead.
Opening for Beastie Boys is what it says.
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
So that's what I was seeing every night, and I'm wondering how the fuck are they wrecking shit? Like they're destroying shit. Not like, oh, we can fix this shit, use it for tomorrow. It's about destroying it.
Yeah.
And they were killing it. I
We were
mean, and they
very
were the
pu-
opening band. They were playing 20 minutes.
We were very punk rock.
So how would you guys do it? Like you destroy it, would you keep repeating and switch out those two turntables? Or like if you destroyed the set, would you go to in the next city and buy a new pair?
I can't tell you.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's a secret.
Muggs had a secret.
Okay.
You know, I can't give it up.
Fair enough.
All right.
Alrighty, let's
Dope,
see. Who
dope
we-
footage though.
Yes,
No, that was good.
Yeah.
very dope. That was sick. Thank you for finding that.
Somebody
guys.
had it though. That's pretty cool.
That's sick.
I was in some decent shape right there, man. That's what I was like training with,
Man,
with
you was-
Kenji's father back then.
There? No, that was a little early for that.
No, I was training back then too.
Oh, Kenji came on with us in Lollapalooza, didn't he? He came on with Lollapalooza. That's '94.
What was that?
That was '92. Oh
No,
no,
but I was training before I met Kenji's father.
Yeah.
Like I went in from that shit to
And you was jumping in the crowd like nightly.
Yeah. That's, I was lighter then. I was lighter then, dog. Like I said, I wouldn't kill a bunch of people if I jumped in back then. They were fit people, man. I go in right now, man. I'll
You'd be
bowl
all right.
motherfuckers over like a bowling pin.
Man, but yeah, those were some shows.
Those were fun, though.
Those were some
Those were
shows.
fun shows.
Hell
I had
yeah.
fun. Motherfuckers pulled at my hair like it was fake, but it was still fun.
Oh, that sucks.
That's why the shave head, bro. I couldn't stand it no more. People thought I was wearing a fucking wig at some
is it
point.
real? Is
They'd
it
be trying
real?
to pull it when I jump in.
Is it really real?
And I told myself, if I'm going to jump in the crowd, I better fucking shave this wig right here because it's going to happen every time. You know,
They
it
pull
happened
it,
to
huh?
me many times, man. Shit, I got stopped on the bottom of a mosh pit one time because I jumped in and I caved motherfuckers in. They weren't really huge motherfuckers, and when I jumped in, I went in full momentum. And I fucking landed on my back on the ground and people lying around me, but somebody was stepping on the back of my hair. So when Snow, the homie that was on stage right there, and Kenji were trying to pull me up out of the crowd, my hair was getting, stepped on. So like I'm getting fucking jerked until I, had enough sense to fucking crack homie in the knee or whatever, or whoever it was, and they got off of me and I was able to be pulled up. But I realized if I was gonna fucking keep jumping in there, I had to fucking shave it, and that was it. I parted ways
Wow.
with the dude back then, for the sake of I was gonna jump in the crowd. But then I stopped jumping in the crowd, and I got used to having this shit right here. So there it is. Yeah.
When was the last year you jumped in? Do you remember?
I think I jumped in with Profits a few times, but
But you didn't jump like how you did.
Nah,
OG.
because the barriers were too fucking far for that. There was no way. But the last time I like fully jumped, I don't know. It was probably one of our shows, like a few years back. Because there was a couple times me and Sendog we jumped in a couple of the fucking crowds, both of us.
at the same
Damn,
time.
that's tight.
It's crazy because like there was a time where I would jump in, and I would just be the one jumping in, and then Bobo would sometimes jump in, too, and then I stopped going in, and Sendog would jump in, and so he was doing this shit for a long time, and then we flipped it back. I would go in, but as of late, no one's jumped in. Nobody's fucking jumping in.
No, that's
right
not
now.
gonna happen. No, my back said no.
Yeah.
No, that shouldn't have said no. I remember the other time that ain't going out. I remember one time I jumped in the crowd at the beginning, and then I made it up right before my solo.
What?
So like I was swimming and shit like that, and then I ran up, and then I was able to do my solo shit like that. We would do crazy shit.
We would do crazy shit.
We would really do crazy shit.
Like in the middle of a show, let's on Soul Assassins tour, right? It was Folk Dubious, House Pain, ourselves, and the Hooligans. And salute to Alchemist. Congratulations
Congrats.
on everything, Papa.
Come on.
In the middle of our show, we would hold like a race of crowd surfing, right? We'd all three of us, Son Doobie, Everlasting, myself, would jump out and tell the crowd, the competition is whoever gets to the front, all the way to the back of the room and then back to the front again, the quickest, right?
Oh, wow.
And it'd always be a race between Everlast and I. Like Sun Doobie for some reason, and he was the lightest out of all of us, somehow would always, like, he'd fall behind.
Yeah, you fall
But me and
every time.
Everlast, they were, like, pushing us like a motherfucker, like, trying to get us to the all the way to the back of the building, no matter how big the hall was. They had us doing that shit. In the middle of the show, it was fucking awesome. People ate that shit up. They were passing us to the front of the room, back of the room.
Oh, I can imagine what that'd be like.
Man, that was my second tour, the Soul Assassin tour. After coming off the BC Boy tour, right? There was some real crazy things, but it wasn't like, wow. That tour was a whole other different thing. I was never the same. I came back to BC Boys kind of like that kind of attitude, coming up on stage with my wine and my pipe, and all that shit.
Whole lot of attitude.
I came back with attitude. I wasn't Beastie Boy no more.
You got your
I
swag.
wasn't Beastie Boy.
He was no longer Beastie Bo.
I was. See, we're gonna have to do something about you, Doc. You're looking too much like the Beastie Boys now. That was you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give you a joke.
Well, yo, we're gonna have to do that.
Hey, Magic Curtain, we called for some joints. Magic Curtain, where are you?
Cricket.
How
right.
disappointing.
Yes. All right, come on.
Next we got Brandon. Brandon G626. He's asking, be real.
Yeah, man.
Would you have Prodigy in your top 10 MCs?
Yeah, he would be up in there. He spit mad bars, yo. Mad bars. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Much respect. They were one of my favorite hip hop groups, to be honest with you. Mobb Deep, they always put some banging shit out. I ain't never heard a weak joint
Nope.
come from that camp.
Never.
Ever. Well, thank you, Magic.
Whoa.
We were in desperate need.
Oh.
All right.
Go.
Thank you, Magic Curtain.
Yes.
Yes,
you
thank
are.
you.
And they're actually, that's really nice, Magic Curtain.
Yes.
All right. Next we got, yes, thank you, Magic Curtain.
That's beautiful.
Next we got Philip Dahl. He's asking, will we ever get to see Muggs in the chair?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We already talked about it. That's the thing about it. You don't even know. So it's when he has time to come down here and jump into the temple. And yeah. So yeah, he plans to come down here at some point. Word up. Wave him. Let him know. Hey, it's time. DJ Muggs, the Black Goat. Let's go.
It's time. All right.
Wave him.
Wave him, people.
Yeah.
Next, we got T. Lee. He's asking, Godfather, what is your most memorable receipt story?
That I got?
Yeah.
Ooh. You guys know what a receipt is?
Yes.
I don't know.
Absolutely. He doesn't know.
What is the receipt?
In wrestling, it's entertainment. I mean, you don't try to kill people. You make contact with people, but, most of the punches aren't real. Well, every now and then, either by hook or crook, either by you try to or not, I really hit you. Now, if you do it to me once, I'll probably overlook it thinking, okay, he just made a mistake. He was too close. But if you do it again, then I either have to give you a receipt or take you to court or squash it. So if you were to, I was so stiff when I wrestled, I don't know if it was, I don't know if I got receipts. I like wrestling stiff. But probably, that I took, wow. Maybe one time I think I hurt Bradshaw with the move, and he hit me with that clothesline so hard one time that I seen stars. And so that was a receipt, and we were friends. Damn. But that's how you handle things, It's just give the guy, chin check him. We used to call it chin check. Whap! Yep. All of a sudden, lay one in on his chin and wake him up and say, all right, I ain't taking no more of those.
Don't fuck around.
I give you one, not two. And you didn't say, if I were to hit somebody too hard, I'd be like, oh, sorry, bro. And they'd probably be like, all right, cool. And then if it happened again, they'd be like, I don't want to hear that sorry.
Right. You get that. Yeah, the sorry will give you one extra pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you don't say nothing, then you're probably going to get a receipt. Depending on who the guy is, if you're
going to catch a receipt.
You're going to catch a receipt. And then it's up to, that's why you have wrestler's court.
Yeah.
Receipt.
All right. Next one.
Next one, we got on my way to FYB, cuz he's also saying also wave YG for the show, cuz.
True that.
Yeah, wave YG.
I'll agree.
And Rusty Shackelford is saying, sounds like Godfather's trying to get in shape for a Royal Rumble appearance, question mark.
Ooh, you never know. You never know. Once we get this COVID over, you never know.
You never know, bro.
Might show up with the host.
Yeah.
Me and the host might be,
Might need to make an appearance. Huh?
Well, AEW's biting at their heels right now. That's another organization. So sooner or later, they're going to have to show up with some hoes in The Godfather because that always does well. People still love hoes.
Yeah.
They love it.
Always had the hoes. Them hoes.
Indeed.
True that. All right, next one.
Next one, we got OG Proficial. He's saying, all love. I spent over $5,000 at Greenthumb downtown LA. Congrats.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
go.
I want to hang out with you.
Yeah, hang out with. Come down here.
He's got flavors right
I mean,
Yeah, I
you
want to
to
come
a-
see you tonight.
I mean, what were some of the flavors that you got?
Hey, listen, we got to give him a standing ovation. Here we go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There-
I mean,
Give it up.
wow.
Yeah. So,
Really?
yeah.
I mean, you should let us know, like, what's some of the flavors that you got, you know?
I'm leaving. Where you at?
No, that's dope, man. Congrats on that.
Airdrop on the way.
Yeah.
The weed bill.
The weed bill.
Should be a utility.
Yeah.
All right. And that seems to be it for now from the super chat from the 5150s.
All right. Thank you, 50 fun. 50 no.
The 50 fun 50s.
50 van 50s.
Damn, I hope, homie, that spent 5 G's in the dispensary. Did you pay your light bill, your insurance? You paid your things, man? You know what I mean? Just make sure that you pay your things, man.
Raiders play tonight. They play the. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm gonna say this. I call the Chargers the Clippers. They're playing the Clippers tonight. Hey, you know what's bad? You know what's bad is my mother-in-law who lives off of me. I'm not gonna say with me. I'm gonna say off of me.
Okay.
Has the nerve as a San Diego Clipper fan, meaning football, to talk shit in my house.
Oh, boy.
So she better hope the Chargers, the Clippers, whatever their name is, they don't win tonight because you know what? She might be going to live with her son. She's been with me 6 years, but, you know, better watch out because.
Somebody just got splashed.
Wow.
Well, she actually has, and I don't think she's listening, but if she is, I don't care.
That's right.
She actually has. My youngest son is 18, and he says when he graduates high school, he's up and out. He says, I'm on the roll. So she has till then her ass will be a Clipper fan somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I'm playing a little bit. But yeah, only thing cool about her is she smokes a lot.
Hell yeah.
She drinks Corona and smokes weed. That's all she does.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I'm mad at that.
Got it down.
We can't be.
The only thing bad about it is I pay for all that, but we're going to let that go.
All right. We're going to let it go. Absolutely.
I need Eve to fly over my house.
Pablo.
Appears we got some artwork.
All right. Yeah, I knew
Just
that's
came
what it
in.
was.
Yeah, the Bobo versus the cat.
Bobo versus the cat.
Is it a cat?
Is the cat or the dog?
It looks like a dog.
Oh, dog. Sorry.
This is
Yeah.
a dog.
So
Let's see.
here it
Let's see.
is. We got Bobo, and he's uppercutting a fucking.
I mean, it's kind of separated,
It's got,
Oh,
you know,
shit.
but I get it.
There you go. Yeah.
I get it.
So
If it
doing
were-
that, then he's under. There's his balls.
Nuts? Are those nuts I see?
Yeah, going after its balls.
Oh.
We play taps to the balls, right?
So there's you. You uppercut it, then straight for the balls.
Yeet. Damn. Savage. God damn.
Pretty good.
Ram.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It should have been a
man.
Rottweiler.
Damn, man. Yeah, that was
Oh,
good.
shit.
That was good.
Wow.
That was amazing.
That was great right there.
That was good.
That dog
That
did
made
not
up for the
survive.
first
That dog did not survive right there. After that,
That's the picture
after
right
that
there.
right there.
Oh, look at that.
That dog did not survive.
Nah, Eve.
That's Eve.
Stay away from my jacuzzi.
Yeah.
See?
Teeny,
Night night.
you killed it again.
Oh, shit.
Teeny mine.
Teeny Mane is killing it.
He's coming with that thunder, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's that new bongo skin. Some dog ball bongo skins.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man.
It is just fucked up.
We got GDP Smoke. He's saying salute to the Buddha Master, smoking on the Mac. Lakers beat my Suns yesterday, shaking my head. QST for Papa Shango. Oh, question. Any Zeus stories? Heard he got a lot of heat with other guys.
You know, I never met him. You know, I never met him. he got heat with the boys because he was hanging around with Hogan, and Hogan just draws. He's like a heat-seeking missile, and so maybe there, and the fact that probably he wasn't a wrestler, and he probably had a lot of guys hating on him because he was getting top pay and never having wrestled before. But may the brother rest in peace. Never met him. The people that I hear talk about him say he was a cool dude.
Word up. And what was the other part?
Was there 2 parts?
He said he heard he got a lot of heat with the other guys. No, that was it.
If he had heat with the other guys, it was probably because the treatment he was getting,
Yeah, he was
compared to other people that were on top
Yeah,
or
'cause-
been there for a lot of years working their ass off. Then here comes some dude just because he got a crazy eye and shit, gets thrown in a main event with
Yeah,
Hulk
he got
Hogan.
thrown in the main event real quick.
And that's your ticket, man. A main event, you can make $1 million on a main event.
You can make a career on a
you
main
can make
event.
a career. Yeah, so when you've been busting your ass all your life to get a main event, and here comes somebody with a funny eye, and he gets the main event.
And he's not a wrestler.
And he's not a wrestler, nor can he wrestle, nor does he want to wrestle, nor does he care about wrestling. So, yeah, maybe got a little jealousy and heat.
All right.
Oops.
But, like I said, the people that I know that know him said he was a cool dude.
That's 100. Word up.
100. Next, we got Alex Wagner. Alex Wagner saying, Godfather, saw you on your Instagram that you play disc golf. Tell B-roll about the game. Bong hit 1, 2, 3.
You never played disc golf?
I have not.
You know the game, though.
I do know the game, yeah.
I took it up maybe 10 years ago, and for some reason, I'm good at it. I don't know why, but
Right on.
for some reason, I'm really good at it, and I love playing. I haven't played a lot. I just started playing again. I didn't play for like a year. I just started playing again, and I'm having fun. But I'm actually, if any of you guys throw discs out there, you come to Vegas, hit me up, man. I'll throw with you.
Word on.
But don't tell me you can throw if you can't throw, because I can really throw.
Right
It's like
now.
saying you can play dominoes when you can't play dominoes.
Not
that anybody here can
What is
play
that
dominoes.
game? I'm kind of lost.
It's played like golf. It's played with, you would think it's a frisbee, but it's a disc.
Okay.
But it's played just like golf on frisbee disc golf course or disc golf courses.
I knew a dude who played it.
Yeah. And it's played just like golf. You tee off, okay, then you shoot from your next, wherever your disc lands. You shoot again, your second shot from there. Hopefully you're shooting at the basket, and then you putt out into baskets. And it's played, the people that can play every hole is 3, no matter if it's 4 or 5. But it's a fun game. It's a good exercise. And here's the best part about it. Every stoner in the world plays disc golf. So if you go out there, people are always smoking. People are friendly. Everybody's no matter. I haven't been to a disc golf park ever that people weren't smoking on it.
That's awesome.
And that's how I got into it. I'm like, when they got me started, they're like, hey. I'm like, I don't want to play that hippie sport. That's what I thought it was. And then I went and played it one time. I'm like, hey, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit. And everybody smokes. Every hole you go on, you're like, hey, Godfather, what's happening, man? Everybody's hitting ball hits and stuff. So, cool sport.
Right on.
Hell yeah.
You got to try it sometime. It's really, I know there's disc golf parks around here.
Right on. You need a light?
Yeah, I do.
Here you go.
That was freaking transcendental.
Next one.
There we go. Next one, we got Lily. She's saying it's best podcast out right now when shows are back. I'm definitely going to go to a Cypress Hill and Skinny Pablo show. Oh, thanks. Much love to y'all. Also, if you can look into the We Are Cheech petition, today is the last day to sign the petition. Got to keep Chicano art alive. I guess it's a petition to move the Cheech Marin Center for Chicano art to Riverside or something like that. So
That'd be dope.
yeah,
Everybody, get involved with that. He's a very dope artist.
get involved.
Aside from being an icon and pioneer in the cannabis industry and entertainment, yeah, man, he's a dope artist. So go get down with it.
Get it.
Get
Get out. Stoners and
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Next, we got Brian Pacheco. He's asking Godfather, have you ever smoked with RVD?
maybe less than 100 times. Yeah, I smoke with him all the time. He lives in Vegas now.
not much.
When I run across, we always smoke together. He's a good dude.
That's cool.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a really good dude, man.
Yeah, and he's funny. He's funny. He's a comedian. People don't know that. Well, he does comedy. So, he's a good dude. I smoke with him all the time.
Word.
That's super cool.
We got to have him back up here.
Yeah, dude. Hey.
Word.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, you know.
What
Well, it seems like that seems to be it from the super chat 5150s.
You unbelievable son of
What
a bitch.
next?
Word up. All right.
All right. Not bad.
Right on. Cool. 5150s. You were there.
They were there for us.
You were there for
Or
us.
we were there for them.
And we were there for them.
For each other.
Thank you.
All the time. Top notch. And we want to thank everybody who were checking us out in the mix on Twitch before this. C- and myself. If you have not checked us out there in the mix, we do that Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. and on Fridays at 4 p.m. after this show. So tomorrow we'll be in the mix. You can follow us at B_real TV and check us out. And I think Bobo's going to do something with us tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
right.
wait, if I'm not mistaken, you. Oh, no, let me not put that cat out the bag yet.
Not yet. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
let me,
yeah.
you know.
Word,
you
but yeah,
guys-
there's
you
a
de-
thing.
You deal with that. There's a thing.
There's a thing that's possibly happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
As
That
well.
was swift work there, Skinny Pablo. Don't think I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. See, yeah, he's got something planned, but we ain't gonna tell you what it is until it's ready.
Word.
But there is something coming. I might do something tomorrow with Lenny Ducano. I might do a couple of songs.
Word. Hell yeah.
We'll see. If these motherfuckers act right and smash the like right now, I will do it.
Smashing
You know what I'm
these
saying?
chips.
Come
Smash
on.
them likes up right now, god damn it.
Like it. Come on.
You need people like me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we do the things that are necessary. Anyway, yeah, man. We want to thank everybody for getting down with us, man. And GF, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Just shout out to everybody and say Merry Christmas, man. To everybody out there, be happy, be safe. And everybody check out my YouTube channel. I want you to subscribe to it. You can follow it on my link on my Instagram. And I'm also on Cameo now. So it's Cameo / Godfather. And check me out, man. We're doing nice, cool. I do smoking cameos, and you can get me to do about anything these days. Just kidding. But
Almost.
everybody stay on that smoke train, man, and keep it going.
C-.
Yo, thanks to everyone that's been coming to the morning mix on Twitch. You can follow me at C-Fam4. Every morning I do a mix of some sort. This morning was a kitchen sink mix, and tomorrow on Fridays I do 2 hours, and I'll be doing all Metallica from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. tomorrow morning on my Twitch channel, C-Fan4, and also follow me at Instagram, Twitter, and of course Discord.
All right. Hold on, Skinny Pablo. I forgot, though. We got to give 2 things away today. And we got to do that shit before we go. But give your shout outs right now, Pablo.
That's right, skinnypablo.com. We got a new bunch of music, merch. We got the new Ross Dude 4.0 tee, so pick that up. You can use the code BRealTV for 20% off every order off of, something dope like that one right there. So, thank you guys. C- is next, or who's next? Bobo.
Bobo.
There you go.
All right. Follow me on the socials. Twitter at Eric Bobo. Instagram at Eric_Bobo. Facebook at Eric Bobo Music. And yes, the Bobo Bongo Jam is extended on demand until January 1st.
You extending your bongos?
Extendo Bongo. And that's going down up until January 1st. That's on meethook.live/Bobo. C- is up in there. Cypress Junkies is up in there. Skinny Pablo helped out. It's all good. It's all gravy. So check that out.
When we going to get an exclusive one right here?
Very, very soon. Let's arrange
Right.
something.
You heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard that, y'all. Don't let him
Did.
bullshit you.
Nope.
Don't let him fuck around and tell you something.
Get those extendo bongos.
Those extendo bongos. All right. Look, I'll do my shout outs after this. We got to come up with 2 trivia questions. Who'd like to do it? How about you, GF?
I'll always do it. What you got?
All right. Okay. Hold on. Write something that the general chat has to guess.
It could be about anything.
It could be about anything GF or GF related, sub GF.
I have to write it down or just
Yes, and this is for the general chat.
for the something about GF. Okay.
Michelle, thank you. You got a mystery box coming. All right.
Word up.
Word. Let's see what GF got cracking. Word up. Shout out Basque Cheetah was cracking. Sean Knight. Derek Mallory always in the house.
Yeah.
You know, he read my mind earlier. It was fucking awesome. The
Kills.
Crazy D thing. That was like right there. If you could read your writing. Well, you just need to write the answer and then you read the question. Sorry. I should have just told you that. Sorry. My bad.
Is this a multiple choice?
What's up, Kiko? All right.
All righty.
Okay. Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. And this is the God's honest truth, and it's not too late for me to learn. But what instrument did I always want to learn how to play, and I never have, but it's not too late?
Was it a guitar? Was it a ukulele?
Nope.
Was it a piano?
It was a piano.
Looks like we got.
There was an answer right there.
We have Z winner.
Oh.
You weren't supposed to answer that.
You weren't
but-
supposed
Oh,
to answer
see, I
that.
wasn't looking.
But
See?
he answered.
But they answered.
He answered before you even said it. So
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't say I don't get high, too.
I was giving you multiple choice right there.
Very lucky though. But it is a piano and it is faux real. Looks like faux real won.
Are you sure it was faux real?
I mean, that's what it looks like on my side.
All
We're
right.
double checking. Yep, the first piano to come up was
I've
faux
always
real.
wanted to play
Faux
the piano.
real!
Can you
Faux
believe that?
real.
Always wanted to learn how to play the piano.
So, have you tried it at all ever?
I can play a couple little ditties that somebody taught me how to, where if I played it, you might think that I actually do what I was doing, but I don't.
Right on.
But I should really learn how to play one day. It's not too late.
So, what did For Real win in this prize pack right here?
I'm not sure.
A what? A what?
Hotbox tips and on the page.
All right, so some hot box tips
Yeah,
and
there you go.
maybe some socks.
There you
or
go. Skinny
something.
Pablo has it right
Oh, okay. Here, I'll read it out.
there.
What
Yeah,
does
you
it
can
say
read
here?
it back.
Okay, day 3 of the 12 days of Greenthumb. We got a Hotbox card game signed cookbook and a 3-pack of funky field tips. And yeah, I guess that's it.
All right, what's the second one we're gonna give right now?
The second one, where's that at?
Oh, it's so another one of
so-
those. So we got another one of those.
That's right.
All right, Bobo, your turn.
I just have to write the answer or question. Or
Is the answer.
Just the answer.
And unlike me, wait for it to pop up.
Yeah, wait for. But
yeah,
hey,
you know what I mean? This is
hey,
last
listen,
minute shit. Is
hey,
crazy.
he popped it up right before you said it. Though.
Oh, okay. So we all right. We all
Yeah,
good.
you're good.
Right. Okay.
I saw it. I saw it pop up. I was like, oh shit.
Ukulele. He said ukulele.
Yeah, I had to, think of something. Yeah, we still got collector's packages, mystery boxes, collector's boxes, all that shit. So make sure you get down with it.
Yeah, we got a super chat.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Now
Oh, we sold out of the mystery boxes.
Now
You
I'm
should
just
give
writing
me
the
that one,
answer,
Richard.
but you don't know the question.
You are going to ask the question.
Oh,
we just need
okay,
the
okay,
answer
okay.
for Skinny Pablo.
Okay,
for
got you.
reference.
Okay, got you. All right. The question is.
Wait, is this for super chatters or general?
This is for the 5150s.
5150s.
There you go. Okay. Which two instruments does Be Real know how to play? Not does he prefer to with it. What two instruments?
I guess you guys got to guess. He's not asking me that question.
Is it? Should I give them a
Why not?
multiple choice?
Yes. Why not?
Okay. Guitar and drums. Turntables and flute. Bass and percussion.
So they were again. What was it?
The first one was guitar and drums. Second one was something in the flute.
Turntables and flute.
Turntables and flute.
I don't do drugs.
Right. And the third one was bass and percussion.
We got Jay Rook. Looks like our winner says bass and percussion.
Ow.
Well, you remember when you said no. When I say that you would play bass, now you was into playing bass for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You had your little funky bass face. This guy will give you this funky bass face that you swear, man, I wish that he would just be up there in a rock band playing some bass, because he would be giving you some of the funkiest, craziest bass faces out, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
DBS.
Lord knows he ain't lying.
You be like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Try to put the funk down, Mike.
But the percussion.
You got to have the funk face.
Yeah, you do. But percussions, he has played live. He's played in the studio, conguero, bongocero, timbalero, cowboyero.
Yeah, I played on one record. One.
But it was a record. It was a big record. He
It
played.
was.
You played on the record with the Doors
Right?
Whoa.
and it's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. I mean, it was the door. It was
You played bass on those?
no percussions. It was Riders of the Storm that Snoop Dogg redid, but who did the track? It was Fred Reck.
Fred
Fred
Reck
Reck
did-
produced the track. You remember Fred Reck? He was here
Yes.
with us. He produced the track, and the Doors allowed him to produce this song for Snoop with their shit. And he needed a percussion player, and Sensei here was out of town, so they called the doctor.
They called him. I mean, what a replacement.
I got a platinum plaque for that one too.
See?
Yeah.
See? I missed out. You didn't tell me that.
Que lástima.
Wow, you did not
Damn.
tell me that. See? Talking
New-
about secrets.
New information arrived.
Did
New
I?
information.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe
Stop
I didn't.
it. Just stop it.
I'm gonna have to go look at my plaques and see.
But it was good. I heard it, and they said, "Oh, people played on it." He said, "I got Uncle Louie to play on it." That's what Frederick said. I said, "Really?"
I just did what you taught me, Mike.
And you did it.
Now, if I sounded bad, that's attributed to your teachings, because I practiced like a motherfucker. But I know I
We're
didn't.
back at you.
No,
pass that
no,
baton
it's
real
not
quick.
throwing back at him, because I
You
said
sounded good.
he taught me, and I did what he showed me, and boom.
That's why it stayed on tape.
Yeah, it stayed on tape because
Hell yeah.
they got Fred Reck. He's one of those guys. He wouldn't have been nice about my playing if it wasn't up to par. He would not have used it. Not just to have my name on there playing percussion. I mean, you don't even know that I'm playing percussion on that. But I'm saying he would have taken it out if it didn't sound right. So I just did what the sensei
Okay.
showed me how to do.
Yes, you did. You did it.
taught
You did
him
it
well.
correctly.
Yeah,
You did it correctly.
Yeah, one time.
You think?
I could play in the band. Motherfuckers will see me playing percussion and be like, "Hey man, why does that guy look familiar up there? I've seen him before.
Seen
What
him
the
before,
fuck?
but
How
he had
does-
a lot of hair.
Man, I'm ready to see like when Britney Spears come back.
Yep, I'll go up there and play for Britney. Let's go.
They'll say, "Wow."
All right, we've taken this way too far. I want to say salute to all y'all, and thank you for watching. Your love and support means everything to us, so we try to give it back, and much love and appreciation to all y'all. I see Rusty Shackelford got a one-liner, so let's get that.
Oh, let's see what Rusty put. Rusty is saying Aton is still ducking this Call of Duty ass whooping. Shaking my head. I guess I win by default.
Ooh,
Okay. Oh, and let's see. We actually have a few more.
come on, get through it. Let's
We got
go.
okay. We got Two Mama for Life saying caught me way too high trying to type my iTunes password that quick. I've been living in a box, not watching the show. Okay.
Okay.
We got David. He's saying he has one question for us, saying ex-girlfriend or 2020 all over again, fellas. Okay.
Okay.
That's a it's either or. Somebody's got to answer it.
Ex-girlfriend.
There you go. Ex-girlfriend. Thank you, Godfather.
Scary.
And we have Travis120 saying, thanks for doing the show. Have a good evening, y'all. And that's that.
That is that. All right. So once again, thank you for your love and support. We appreciate you. Man, make sure you stay checking for those Dr. Greenthumb flavors in the insane bags at the Dr. Greenthumb dispensaries, Cathedral City, Los Angeles, Sylmar, Sacramento, San Francisco, Humboldt County, where the flavors be. We got an array, so make sure you check them out on your daily smoke consumption. All right, we got it. Go get it.
Yeah.
And make sure you stay checking with us. If you are not subscribing already, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Click the all notification bell as well so that you get down with our content that we drop on a daily, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, and congratulations to the winner of the packages today in the 5150 and the asylum itself. So salute to all y'all, all right? And, if you haven't checked out yesterday's show, check that shit out because it was hilarious. And if you haven't checked out the new joint by Serial Killers, the new video, SOS, make sure you check that out. It's right here on Be Real TV, YouTube. So check that out. And each one, teach one. Tell one. Let them know. Drop a gem on them. Stay in the positive lane, never the negative, Don't even go down that path. You throw that shit right in the trash where it belongs with the boof.
Boof, no boof.
All right. Stay healthy. Stay smart. You know what I'm saying? And stay treating yourself right and treat your neighbor right. And keep smoking that good. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?